Attention bowlers, we are gonna get started. Welcome back to Academy Lanes in Haverhill, Massachusetts for another installment of the Friday Night Pro League. And I'm Steve Kelly, and this is Paul Grant to my right, your left. And we are going to be featuring Academy 1 defending the house against Hingham this evening. So, Paul, how excited are you for this match?
This is awesome. Great to see the King, Craig Holbrook, back. We haven't covered him in quite a while, a couple times early this year, week 1 and 3. It's week 18 of 35 with the halfway point of the season, halfway through the match tonight.
That's awesome.
Pub 125 at Academy Lanes. Check it out also. You'll love the food, the people, the prices are great, and great owner in the DeBurrow family right from the get-go since 1963.
Wow, that's over 50 years of operation.
62 years plus, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. So this evening it's Hingham. They're 56 and 80. So the lineup this evening for Hingham is Jon Zappi, the captain, Sam Dagostino, Chris the Silent Assassin Jones, Craig Holbrook, and Jon Winchell.
Where did he get the nickname the Silent Assassin from, by the way?
I don't know. I don't know if he's done anything illegal. But,
not at all. Not at all.
I won't necessarily.
No, I gave it to him
on
at Roll-Offs in Abington a year ago because he's so quiet in the lanes. Just a deadly bowler.
Yeah.
Great guy, too.
Silent but deadly.
Yes.
And for the home team, it's Academy 1, who's they're currently battling a 51 and 85 record. The lineup will be Justin Scali, the captain, Matt Soucy, Jeff Walsh, the Bulldozer, Cory, Candlepin, Corner, Aleci, and Brian Fulla Jr. That is your Academy 1 roster this evening.
Fuller officially Fulla in Massachusetts, New England.
Yes, we'll adjust the pronunciations.
Well, two things about these teams. They look like they're going opposite directions. Academy 1, the 11th seed, but you look at the standing and pull those up. You have the standings?
I do, I think.
You look at the points, and you're talking 8 points separate 7 to 12. 8 out of the 12 make the playoffs, by the way. And 5 out of 5 teams are close to the 6 point also. So here are your standings. Now, Hingham was 12th for a while. They're rallying to 7th right now, but look at the points. 48 to 56, 7 to 12, one match behind each other and less. 56, 54, 52, 52, 51, 48. Pretty good.
Yeah, that's good. So it is a small spread of wins in between the two teams. So pretty much this night tonight could be potentially maybe a positional night for either one of these teams if it's either really good or really bad for either one of them.
Jon Zappi leads off on lane 6. Academy 1, the home team.
Let's play some Candlepin bowling.
The left-hander underway. First of 3 strings. 2 points for a win, 2 for total. They split the points for any tie. Good drop there, 9. 7-pin with wood to help. Justin Scali was the high 3 this season. And second highest single, 171 and 439.
Shaking off the first ball jitters, Justin Scali is. Jon Zappi, not so much.
The retiring Jon Zappi, present this year. Spare, good way to start the match.
There we go, we like to see that.
Scali, oh look at that, he tickled the 3, no laughing matter, 6-1 washout. Newly married Justin Scali.
Yes.
Salem, New Hampshire.
Congratulations to Mr. Scali.
Averaging 111.5, Jon averaging 105.4. A great bowl in his TV days. Hall of Fame eligible. Oh, that's a wild 10 for Scali to start his match.
That's a nice out considering how he started.
Scali has the 10. Zappi has the 10, but he's got the spare for the lead. Justin, 41 years young.
10 to 10 for now, but Zappi is on a fill.
8, 9s, and 10s are good.
Bowlers bowl 2 boxes at a time when they switch. And when we switch back to the top of the roster, we'll give you a full screen score update when we get there.
Steve Keller will call boxes 3 and 4. We'll start the second string also, every 2 boxes. And there is a 7 drop, 17 through 1 on the first of 3. A 7-pin lead for Hingham on the road. Meanwhile, Scali, 7, 8, 10, left to right. Let's see if we can use that wood.
Yeah, Scali's lead I like better in spite of the more awkward split, but he's got more deadwood to work with. Zappi could use the right sidewall on the 6-pin to take the 7 and 10. Let's see what Zappi does first.
Oh, wow! What a shot for a spare!
Love
that is a Nico highlight reel.
It's beautiful.
Spare 7 to start. Scali denied on a great try.
I was not expecting the spare to happen on the on lane 6 and not lane 5. That is that's wild.
Jon, great guy, year in, year out. Scali 2 10s. Perfect stop for both bowlers, but Zappi has the 2 spares for Hingham, the early lead. A great sport for any age. Candlepin bowling is cool. Get the word out. Anybody can bowl at any age. 102-year-old bowl Candlepin. Young kids and in between. Steve.
Candlepin bowling, the cool sport for cool people. If you're not bowling Candlepin, you must not be cool.
Well, I can't because I'm injured, but I always like Candlepin. Candlepin's always been cool to me.
Within reason. No, you're still a cool person, Paul, because you're here.
Here's Sam Dagostino, now on the roster full-time for the injured Bob Wickham. Bob had foot surgery later this month. Hope for speedy recovery. Bob, great guy, class act, Hall of Famer in the 2023 class with Tim Matero and Al Johnson and others. Bob Kelly of Stoneham and many more, rightfully so. Dagostino staring at the king, the 5. For a spare. He missed right. His wife Trish here in attendance. Bella's not here. She's bowling in Millis in the Friday Night Mixed League. Matt Soucy, 179. It's a good shot. It just missed behind the 9.
What a nice bid.
Dagostino missed right, now missed left. Wasn't there, 9 through 1. Dr. Seuss, Matt Soucy pulls right. He gets a 9 also. 27 to 20, the first two bowlers combined. 9-9 here. Scoreboard gave him a tennis 9. They fixed that. So it's a 7-pin lead plus a ball for Hingham in the green shirts. The dark green shirts, the teal shirts, you could say, for Academy 1. 3 teams here. Academy 2 is hosting Metro. A 2-5 matchup right now.
Busy night at Haverhill, Massachusetts this evening. Got a league to our right and pro league to our left.
D'Agostino drills the pocket. 7 left, 6 right. Right, Steve?
Yeah. It's your favorite leave, Paul.
I'm not saying the other one. That's dumb. I'm sorry. 7-6.
6-7.
9 of the 10 for Soucy. Tried to tap it over somehow. D'Agostino, nothing doing. Should have put the 7 first to the 6. Had a lot of fun with that a couple weeks ago here.
Oh, we sure did.
Steve was razzing me about that stupid 6-7 saying, and this young kid saying.
Everybody
it's
at
just
home
dumb.
loved it. Everybody at home loved
7-6.
it.
Soucy connects, spare. It's 1 spare apiece. 19 the ball through 2 for the second bowlers. For him anyway, Dagostino trying to pick 1. Does not for an 8. 17 through 2. And the lead dwindles to 5 for Hingham. A 7-11 matchup, and not the soft drink and not the company. Big gulp.
Big gulp. And speaking of big
I used to
gulp,
like the big gulps. They was a good price back then. Here's the silent assassin, Chris Jones, and the Bulldozer, Jeff Walsh. Where do we got the nickname from?
yeah, we were speculating on what that possibly
He wanted the
could have been.
nickname, and it doesn't happen. I don't just sit there and think about it. It usually happens in the fly as he gets the 10 only. And meanwhile, Chris just 4. So he had a pile of wood when he bowled for Riverwalk Lanes, Mark Ritchie's team years ago, like 2-3 years ago. And he barreled through it for his strike. He bulldozes through the bulldozer. He goes, I like that.
Yeah.
So it happened live. Jones, good bid, almost. 6-pin left up. Walsh, good second ball. He's up to 9. 2 great second ball by 2 very good bowlers.
They both had iffy first balls, but their second balls were pretty much on point, but they left 1 pin apiece.
I like the Academy score. They got a picture of Jeff on the scoreboard there.
Nice.
Where's Chris Jones' picture? He takes a 10. I'd like to shout out to Greg Packer, our longtime friend from Australia. Had a cancer scare diagnosis. Has some issues going with his pancreas, but he's doing okay, recovering at home. Greg Packer, hope you're doing well.
Well, that's good.
Thoughts and prayers are with you as always. And Greg, as Bulldozer gets a 9. So Greg, it's Friday here in Australia. It's Wednesday in the year 3033. They're way ahead in the time zone.
I know. Well, at least they're test driving it for us, and they can give us any warnings.
Oh, it's a banter with Greg Packer. Thank you, Greg, for watching as always.
Oh, you weren't kidding. They actually put a photo of him up on the scoreboard.
They did, yeah.
Oh, that's really funny.
Jones 1-2 in front, 5 behind the 1, 8 behind the 2. Bulldozer 1, 2, 4 in the 9. I better say Jeff. They won't know his name after a while.
No.
Great matchup tonight. Jones bounces around the 5 and the 8.
A lot of debris off of that shot.
Walsh got the 9 out of the way, got the easy one out, trying to get the 1, 2, 4. We're on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. We're on Steve Kelly's network, 3 Ball Spare. Both free to subscribe. Help Steve Kelly out as he gets close to monetization, close to 1,000 subscribers. Candlepin Bowling Network is over 5,500 now, close to 5,600. Jones a 10, 20 through 2. Walsh a 7, 16 through 2. So, Steve, talk about your network.
Yeah, 3 ball spare. About it to hit a bit of a humble milestone, about 10 subscribers short of 1,000. So that's exciting.
Let's get that done tonight, folks. Help us out. 3 ball spare. The word 3, THREE, ball, BALL, spare, SPARE. 3 ball spare.
Yeah. Do check it out if you're curious.
Here's the king, Craig Holbrook. Gave him the nickname this year. He gets 8. 5 wiggling 8 to the left. The Hall of Famer could be in the Hall of Fame 4 times with this stats. Candlepin chorus, Cory Aleci spins back to 2. 1-4-7-10 here at Academy Lanes. Pub 125, Haverhill, Mass. Week 18 of 35. The Friday Night Pro League game of the week. Holbrook high up in that wood. Takes it down, spare. He's read a lot of pieces of wood over his career. One of the classiest guys you'll ever meet. Along with Bob Wickham and others. Aleci 1 of the 10. Hingham has the lead. Right now it's 9, pending this out from Aleci. He gets the head pin for a 9.
And I was really excited to bowl against Craig Holbrook in Worlds this year when my team, the Massholes, was bowling Maria subs.
Hey, watch your language.
Okay, I'll try. But I even told Craig, I was like, we're just gonna have fun out here, man. I was like, it's just amazing just to bowl against you just for once, because growing up watching him on TV and stuff, I'm just like, dude, it's just amazing that I'm just like here and we're still bowling.
His bonus is 2.5 West. That's a Paul Grant shot, 12 through 1. Aleci crosses over the Canadian bucket of 5 plus the 7. And Craig treats you like a human. He treats you so respectfully no matter what great a bowler you are.
Oh,
whether
yes.
A beginner, a lousy bowler, a so-so bowler, a great bowler, he treats you the same either way.
Incredibly down-to-earth gentleman, Craig
Look
Holbrook
at this by Aleci, almost.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Craig is so great. And Bob Wickham right there with them as well, the Hall of Famer of 2023. Craig 2008 class. Can't believe it didn't go for a 9. 21 through 2 the hard way. Aleci gets the 10, 19 through 2. Here come the ankle bowlers. Brian Fuller Jr. for Academy 1 and Hall of Fame eligible Jon Winchell. He tells me not to keep saying that, Paul. All right. Take scene 1, take 2, action, roll. Jon Winchell, the ankle bowler.
Bowler number 5.
Yeah, bowler number 5. Thank you.
There you go.
Hey, just give him a shout out. He's over 50, so he's eligible.
Yeah.
Try to give him some love.
Still actively bowling, still actively crushing it.
Exeter Lanes, where he bowls for his leagues, is down a little bit this year with brand new pins. Struggling this year in the Friday Night Pro League, just 111.2 coming in. A lot better than that, obviously. But such a deadly pinner and a clutch bowler year in, year out. Wobbling 7, wobbling 10 goal poles. Bunch formation of wood in the right. He'll try to give it a ride. A direct flight East Coast to West Coast without the hidden fees.
Wow, that's 7 and the 10. They're both kind of curved inward.
Won't get to the West Coast. Flight was delayed. Fuller Jr., good second ball. He got it for a spare. How about that one? Steve Kelly calling the next 2 boxes after they finished their first 2 here.
There's a ball down on the plate that's still settling. We got to wait for that to either get off the plate or it has to be removed before the next ball can be thrown.
Brian just averaging a tick over 120 this season. More of a comeback year, a couple of down years. Very good bowl. That's the Lafayette Lanes record of 224 before it was Riverwalk Lanes in 2013 by corners Mark Ritchie and Melissa Ritchie. Winchell, deadly pinner on cue, 10.
Okay. He went for it and he got it.
We'll go with some of the stats of the bowlers throughout the evening.
Sorry, I got faked out. I thought they were on their second box.
Hey, I was doing a match one time, manual scoring extra, and I put the Bob Bookman's bowl Madison. I put the second score strings in the third string, the second half. I was all messed up. I was like, oops, want to get away?
Oops.
Winchell a 6-pack, check his ID. It's tough by yourself with no scoreboard, nobody helping you out. It's hard.
Especially when you have no computerized scoring either.
Exactly.
Yeah, we know the tales of streaming at Central Park Lanes. That's tough if you fall behind on that.
Wakefield Bowldrome, other places.
Oh, yeah.
Jon Winchell try to pick up the 6-pack. Grabs 3 cans, 1, 5, and the 8. Or 3 bottles, if you will.
At least at Exeter you have the projector, so you can kind of figure it out.
Some don't use it though, but they did that day. I just spaced out as usual.
Yeah, I always appreciate that.
Lack of sleep. Winchell a rare 7, 17 through 2 in the first of 3. Fuller match game PM a 7, not the way you want to match. a spare 2 and a 7 negate in the fill. That's Paul Grant bowling 19 through 2 in the first of 3. Let's get an update from Steve Kelly and do the play-by-play, boxes 3 and 4.
All right, we have bowled 2 boxes across the board, and it's currently Hingham at 102 with 1 open mark. Academy 1 has 93 with 1 open mark as well. As we move back to the top of the roster here in the first game here on the Friday Night Pro League, game of the week on Candlepin Bowling Network and 3-Ball Spare, Steve Kelly and Paul Grant on the call this evening. And here is Justin Scali leading off, a little bit off the mark. And there is a strike, though, on spare for Mr. John Zappi.
What a start, 2 spares and a strike.
Would you look at that?
That's 37 through 2, 47 plus 2 through 3. Who is this guy?
Who is this guy?
Now by Craig Holbrook and Bob Wickham for the 2027 Hall of Fame class. Hopefully they'll have it. Big ICBA meeting coming up this Wednesday. Here.
$10 for Scali.
He's got 3 10s.
3 10s. That's a nice way to start it. Let's watch that replay of that strike, though, because even I missed the start of it. On the 1-3 pocket, and the 5 went down, and then the 10 went down last.
Now, here when you look down at your notes or you miss something, you look at the scores and you miss your own score here.
Oh, yeah. It's a never-ending struggle.
Back to Steve.
All right, John Zappi, 3 marks in a row, strike on spare. And, ooh, okay, misses the head pin there, but he gets another ball on the strike fill. Not a complete disaster yet. Justin Scali with 3 10s in a row, triple X throwdown. Really good at pinning it out. Just needs to get his first ball worked on a little bit. Misses the mark again, leaves the head pin. Good positioning for a 10 box. Zappi to finish a strike fill. And it will be...
Oh, wow!
Oh, wow.
Just the way he drew it up. Nico highlight reel. Armed robbery. A smile on his face. He'll take it.
Grand larceny.
57 through 3, 67 the ball through 4. You cannot retire, John Zappi.
Oh, my goodness. Let's watch that again. Holy goodness. He missed the target pin entirely and got the backdoor action. A Julian spare, you might call it.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
He is never wearing the green shirt again.
Craig's like, no more green shirts for him.
You heard him.
Scali a 9, 39 through 4 without a mark. Pretty good pinning. Now a second ball is Dr. Seuss. Matt Soucy, he's on a spare. 19 the ball through 2. Sam Dagostino, a 9 and 8 start. Back to Steve Kelly with the play-by-play.
Here's Matt Soucy, my world's teammate. He clobbered that 10 pin for a 1 fill on a spare.
At least for the lemon drop, man. $5 for Candlepin for Cancer. Come on.
Yeah, this wasn't even that. Oh, and a head pin shot for Sam Dagostino leaves 5 and 7 on the deck. Split. Seuss Magoose off to the left, 1, 3, 7, 8. Working box.
I like the wood, though, for D'Agostino. Gives him a chance for the spare on lane 5 of 44.
Could play the angles. Oh, and he sure does.
Right on cue. How about that one?
Beautiful ball by Sam Dagostino.
Craig, do you have to take the green shirt off, too?
Wow.
27 the ball through 3. Soucy ended with an 8 after the spare 1. So 20 through 2, 28 and the ball through 3. Stop watching my videos.
Watch this spare shot again. Watch the way that goes. Oh, my goodness. Right off the wood. Just plinko on the 5 and the 7. Red line that diagonal wood. That's a mark for Sam Dagostino.
We're on so many networks tonight. Steve's going to get 23.3 seconds for station ID after this box.
We'll add a couple extra milliseconds just to get them all in there. 7 drop for Matt Soucy on the head pin. 4-5-2. Sam, almost a strike on spare, drops everything but the 7 on the head pin.
36 through 3 in the first of 3.
Soucy clocks in with a spare, his second of the evening.
38 in the ball through 4. Wrong wood there. Knew it.
A miss on a gimme of a T-shaped perpendicular wood in front of the 7 spare opportunity for Sam Dagostino. He's now shooting for a 10.
And that is a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. Not a good time for that ever, Steve, is there?
No, and Paul, I updated the picture just for you. I remember
thanks.
You talked about it before.
Oh, yeah, I got shut out last time on 6 of them.
You're smiling in this picture. I like it.
Well, you know, it's like you go for your license the first time, and you're like 16. Back then, it was one take. You still have a 3-minute smile. You're waiting. Eventually, your smile sinks, and you look like Lurch on the Addams Family.
Yeah, it's always the second photo that's much better.
Thank you.
You don't suffer if you don't learn.
That was the 3 in the take, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All Always great to work with class like you and Greg Guiar and so many others.
Oh, Jeff Walsh. Slow strike. Yeah, it is a slow strike. So Jeff Walsh starts out quickly, or not so quickly, finishes his box quickly. Chris Jones, he's got a half lister.
We got Greg Packer watching, CJ Tompkins as well. Cat Powers, we're in the first of 3 strings. Right now, Hingham has the lead. Kendrick Payne, room for CP3, not bowling it tonight. Oh, it was CP3.
CPL3 possibly?
I don't know.
There was that strike replay for Jeff Walsh again, in case you missed it.
Lee, Nick Norcross, one of Lee watching. Camilio, is it pronounced? I think I got it right by now. Thanks for watching, and thank you for the kind words. Doing okay.
Walsh, 7 drops, 7 split, 3-5-7. Jones off to the left of the head pin, gets a good mix of 8 and 9. Head pin is all that's left.
Kayla Croto making fun of the 2 clowns, Corrado Pani and Josh Daly, her brother.
Clowns. Jeff Walsh, 9 on the strike.
Justin Waters watching also. Waters World.
There we go, Chris Jones with a spare on the single on the head pin.
Charles Collins coming back from vacation.
9 for Walsh. 38 and a bonus for Chris Jones after 4, 44 after 4.
All right, let's pause 24.6 seconds. Longest station identification break from Steve Kelly.
24.6. Oh my goodness, that's so much time. You're watching Candlepin Bowling Network and 3-Ball Spare and Haverhill, Massachusetts for the Friday Night Pro League. It is Academy 1 defending the house against Hingham for this rather close match for both of these teams. 56 and 80 for Hingham, 51 and 85 for Academy 1. It's currently 189 Hingham, 159 Academy 1. 2 open marks for Hingham, 1 open mark for Academy 1. And there's a strike for Mr. Holbrook.
The King.
Yes, King. Strike for Holbrook. Cory Aleci will spare it up as well, not to diminish his. We got dueling marks here in the 3rd box for our 4th bowlers in the 5 bowler rosters. Holbrook on a strike, Aleci on a spare. Aleci will fire first.
Let's get some more of the viewers here. David Lester, thank you for watching. Toby Grimm. David Gowans from Oshawa, Ontario, Canada, Mr. 5-pin. Saying hello to Steve Kelly also.
Hello.
Dave's doing lemon drop pools for the 5-pin style up in Canada. They do 5-pin bowling up there. Thank you. That's awesome.
Oh man, 5-pin bowling.
Always great to see a treasure to see face Sawyer, Duncan McDougall. America runs on Duncan McDougall watching.
Gotta have your donkeys if you're in New England.
Charles McCarthy Sr., great to see you. Howdy from Wyoming.
Oh.
And not Wyoming, Ohio. Rummy 382. I'm not sure who you are, but it should be a great match indeed.
Craig Holbrook with a spare on strike after a 7 drop.
Conan 105. Hello. Wayne Petty from Michigan. Great to see you as always.
Aleci will take a 7-40 after 4 for Aleci. 51 and a bonus after 4 for Craig Holbrook as we move on to our anchor bowlers next.
Another regular fan from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Michael Steves, hello. JMSK I-211, hello. Rufus, thank you for watching. Al Blanchard, always a treasure to see you also.
Brian Fuller Jr. on the right in the teal and Jon Winchell in the darker green on your left.
And Al's going to subscribe to 3-Ball Spit Help Steve Kelly's network, 10 away from 1,000 to help him out, to get monetized. Thank you, Al.
Grateful, grateful, grateful.
Scott Herbert, always a treat to have you on the stream. Thank you for your kind words throughout the years. Means a lot, helps a lot. Believe me, it helps more than you know.
Fuller.
Steve Kelly's being monitored. He got a 398 last night. Did mention that?
I did. No, I did not. I was going to bring it up. I do have a little challenge to the bowlers for that, and I will I'll bring that up when we have a free moment here. I did not forget. Don't worry. Yeah, I threw a 398 last night. Let's see if the bowlers can live up to my score.
Waning 16, I'm not sure you are. Thanks for watching. You can watch the rebroadcast. We can watch it live on Candlepin Bowling Network. And tonight, also on 3-Ball Spare. Toby Grin just subscribed to 3-Ball Spare. Thank you, Toby Grin. Don't forget Candlepin Bowling Network here on YouTube. If you have not done so also, tell your friends and family to message them as well. For great bowling, we have over 2,500 videos on CBN.
You can always subscribe to both. Nobody's stopping you.
Sally Spar from Idaho. Pocatello, Idaho. Love Boise State. Love the Love the Broncos and Boise State, the Bluegrass.
Oh, the Diamond wins again against Brian Fuller Jr., as the late Don Gillis would say. The rear sleeper was left.
Nico Puar, thanks for watching us social media creator for Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Home of the host of the Nico Highlight Reel. That's why I say Nico Highlight Reel. That's what I'm referring to.
Fuller will leave the 9 for a 9. I'll leave the 8 for a 9, excuse me.
Karen Jeff Cutting from Florida, always watching. Changing your name. Username.
Jon Winchell will do the same. Both bowlers in the anchor slot are 36 after 4.
Toby Grimm just subscribing for now. Where you been, Toby? It's okay. Better late than never. Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube and 3 Ball Spare. Simulcast tonight, both free to subscribe on YouTube.
So I got 3 open marks for Hingham at 238 plus Phil's. Academy 197 plus 1 open mark for Phil's. That's your score update.
All right, Hingham the early lead. Back to the top here is John Zappi. Steve back with rocks at 7-8 and start off the second string also. Zappi feeling it so far. Perfect. 67 the ball. He backdoors just 4. Didn't steal the strike that time. 71 through 4. Pretty good. Scali 4-7-5. No setback without the wood. Even worse. That Weird Al Yankovic album. Even worse. You know the album I'm talking about? The 80s?
Oh, I sure do. That was a parody of Michael Jackson.
Yeah. His album was bad, so he called it Even Worse.
It warms my heart that you're a Weird Al fan, Paul.
Oh, yeah, I love it. Oh, yeah. I'm a goofball. I think I'm serious. I take my job seriously.
Yes.
My volunteer job seriously. But I love Weird Al. Lasagna. I like that song, Making Fun of La Bamba. You know that one? Lasagna?
Yeah. Oh, I sure do.
Oh, yeah.
I know Weird Al's entire discography. You name a song, I'm going to know it.
Actually, I went to a concert with my $2 nephew, Ryan. He liked that movie, Put Out Dead, kept saying $2 when he was young. And they walked us. They're filming outside. You want to do a song for Weird Al? I said, sure. So I picked one of the songs. I did the monologue for Fat. Yeah. You ain't nothing. It's on YouTube.
I've seen Weird Al 3 times live now, I think.
I've seen him twice.
Yeah.
Actually, I saw him twice. I think I've seen him 3 times also, actually.
I saw him just this past summer in Boston.
Yeah, 3 times. Yeah.
Zappi, split of 8, 5-10.
Bounce away, baby! Strike for Scali!
Oh, yeah.
After 48 through 5 without a mark, breaks through. Zappi 79.5 after the 8 box. 5 in the 10, 2 pieces of wood. Trying to barrel over. He got it! Another one! 89 the ball through 6. Drug test may be required.
Oh my goodness, that is wild, wild.
Good for him. Great guy.
Love to see it.
Dave Barber, him rotate every other year in the Friday Night Pro League. John's last year bowling and being the president, obviously, as well. Here's Sam Dagostino, 46 through 4. Matt Soucy's 38 in the ball through 4 to spare 1. Not a lemon drop, darn, in the second box. Dagostino on the 2-8. Here's Soucy in the bonus on the right side of the 1. Trying to get a kick off the wall. Does. Spills 8. And not a head pin in as it fell from behind. A lumberyard for sale in lane 5. 5 middle, 9 right. Where's Jeff Walsh, the Bulldozer here? 46 through 4. Dagostino trying to work it out.
Oh.
A Paul Grant shot.
Oh.
See why I hate the half Worcester? Soucy won't go.
Oh. I don't know why I just like saying that right now.
It's better than saying the 2 numbers I hate.
I'm
5, 7, 10 for Dagostino, a 7.
Anything not to annoy you, Paul.
53 halves. Soucy not there for a 9. Too much wood. Only if Jeff Walsh, the Bulldozer, would have got that shot. 55 half. His wife Jill here in attendance. We'll try to get reports later on Academy 2 and Metro. Good showdown there on lanes 3 and 4 to our left. 6 box first string of 3. Dagostino head pin hit. Rock and rolls 7. 2, 4 and down, but 7 holes left. 6 10 on the right. Helicopter in flight for the spin over. Soucy nails the pocket. He splits 2 and 1 himself. His variation 6 right. 4 and 7.
These are.
Almost said it.
You almost said it.
I held myself back.
I'm just giving you enough rope over there, that's all.
I want to try with Dagostino. Somehow the 7 does not go. He hit the wood by the 7. It ricocheted to the right side.
Wow.
What a funny game.
What a strange game. The only winning move is not to play.
Soucy too far left. I believe that was good. Hit the wood afterwards. Hit the pin first.
That was a War Games quote, by the way.
It's a good movie, actually. War Games in the 80s. Remember that show, movie?
Very good movie.
Yeah.
Love that movie.
Matthew Broderick.
Formative movie if you're into IT or computers or any kind of technology.
Dagostino 10, 63. Matt 8, 63 through 6. Correction, 64 for him through 6.
Yes.
Tomorrow it's the Riverwalk Lanes Candlepin Cancer Open Scratch Annual Roll-Offs, round 1 and 2 tomorrow. Scheduled for 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. pending the turnout. Live coverage on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. Free to subscribe. Register Candlepins number 4, Cants.com. Candlepins number 4, Cants.com. It's a 501c3 charity. Donations via Venmo if you can help out as well. You can also mail a check. The address on the website, Candlepins number 4, Cants.com.
Chris Jones opens with an 8 on his fill.
Walsh 4-4-4, 44 through 4. Jones Phil 46 through 4. Front of the mark. Gone!
Oh, yeah.
Back to back.
No problem.
The silent assassin does his talk in the lanes. 56 in the ball at the half.
That's the silent and silent assassin. There's been a murder down there.
When you said silent and deadly earlier, I thought you were talking about something else.
an old SBD.
We're not going to go there. Walsh, pretty 10.
Nice 10 box.
54 at the half.
In fact, let's watch that silent assassin spare again because it was very quiet, but effective. Oh, yeah, so by the way, yes, I threw a 398 last night. Here's the picture to prove it, 134, 144, 120. That is my challenge I issue to the bowlers this evening.
And what do they get? A box of rice and roni, the San Francisco treat?
Yeah, they'll get something, maybe a Venmo, I don't know.
Sky bar?
Yeah, a Sky bar. We'll settle for a Sky bar.
4-7-10, double wood by the 4-7, wood middle right for Jones. Walsh, meanwhile, 1 wiggling, 2-8 in back of the 2 hiding, 10 on the right. Back to 6 in the silent assassin. What a try, just falls short.
Failed assassination there.
They give him an 8 fill in the spare. It was actually a 7 fill. So it should be 63 through 6.
Yes, yeah. I marked it as a 7 on my scoreboard. We'll see what they do down there.
They fixed it, actually. It says 8, but they fixed it.
There we go.
Wasn't there for a 9, 72 through 6. Walsh won't go, a 9, 63 through 6 on Candlepin Bowling Network and 3-ball spare. Both on YouTube, both free to subscribe. Help Steve Kelly. He's about 8 or so away from 1,000 subscribers get monetized. So help him out. 3-ball spare. Please subscribe free on YouTube. And of course, Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube as always.
Coming up is Craig Holbrook, who's on a mark.
The King, 51 on the ball. Left side hit, 6. Now he steals the 1.
Oh.
There goes the 3. There goes the 6. There goes the 10. A 4-horseman strike. Take off the shirt, Craig. Craig, you can't wear it anymore like Zappi, you said. He's not allowed to wear the green.
Wow.
If you smell it, keep it on. 61 through 4. 71 on the ball through 5. He still has it, folks.
Toby Grimm 7865. There is no handicap in the Friday Night Pro League. We're just raw dogging the scores. It's just all scratch.
Cory Aleci trying to get to 50 through 5. Had a spare 4 in the third. Hello, Ronald Mack, C1E, watching from Richland, Washington. Just subscribe to 3-ball spare to help Steve's channel. Did you just subscribe to Candlepin Bowling Network also, Ronald? Just asking. Diaz Guzzi watching from Portsmouth, Virginia. Hello. Wouldn't want to go skins versus shirts, Nico. I don't think that's a good thing to say.
God.
We won't go there. Holbrook, perfection. Spread eagle plus the 8 behind the 2. That's a youch. Not in the dictionary. Put it in Webster. Yikes and ouch combined. Y-O-U-C-H. Why not?
Y-O-U-C-H.
Youch. Holbrook, good second ball. 2-8, 6 right.
Good
7 in the
fill.
strike. That's right. 78 the half. At least in this 6-pack, check his ID. It's still there. Now it came back for the 9 on the rebound. Holbrook trying to grab 2 right in the bunny hole for a 7.
Just strange.
85 through 6 in the first of 3. Steve Kelly has boxes 7 and 8.
So that's the 4 horsemen plus the 5 on the right side for Cory Aleci. Oh, and there's a 5 box.
Strange. Happens to the best. 55. Had a good year averaging 115 and change.
Coming up next is Jon Winchell and Brian Fulla Jr.
Craig Holbrook only 113.1 so far. Been coming back from an injury last year, obviously, so he's working his way back up there.
That's a good observation. When Craig Holbrook did hit the head pin, he punched out, and when he didn't hit the head pin, he got a strike.
And he makes fun of John Zappi stealing that strike earlier. 4 left, 5 right. Wood to sweep over, Wood to the right also for Jon Winchell.
Candlepin's a game where sometimes the head pin is not the best option. Believe it or not.
Winchell from Brentwood, New Hampshire, spares it up on the board. 46 in the ball through 5 here in the first at Academy Lanes, pub 125 in Haverhill, Mass. Brian Fuller Jr., 1 of the 6, still there. See what the update in the play-by-play after these next 2 boxes.
1-6 for Fuller for a 10.
Fuller, nice 10, 46 half. Did you use the 24.6 second station ID, by the way? All of it? Or did you first some time back?
I regret to inform you I didn't count, but we'll see. Next time I'll try to, I swear I'll try to do better.
We'll get that counter on. I'm going to hold you to it, okay?
Right, okay. Start the clock with the stopwatch.
Jon Winchell crosses over, wiggling 3 and 10. 2 pieces in front, 1 behind, actually 1 in front. Now 1 rolls away behind the other wood behind. So 3 official pieces on the deck, 1 useless. Full of 4-2 washout. Winchell on the spare 8, 54 half, 2 in a row. Treetop the 10 with the ball. 64 in the ball through 6, Hingham with the lead. Full of 1-2, 6-10 right. And what a big string lead right now for Hingham on the road. Gone from 12th to 7th, red hot of late. Like Lafayette Lanes, who started 0-26, they're the 6th seed tonight. Taking on.
So we are at the top of the roster once again. Hingham is at 373, ahead by 80 over Academy 1's 293. Hingham has 2 open marks, 2 open spares. Academy 1 has 1 mark open, Justin Scali's strike.
Did Craig Holbrook make the banana split? He said on the second ball?
Not tonight, unless I really missed something. I
must have missed that. If he did, I apologize. Case McCool. I didn't see it, though.
Must have referred to a different week.
All right, Ronald, you're off the hook. You subscribed to Candlepin Network several months ago. Thank you very much. Scott Hodgson from Raleigh, North Carolina. Hello.
5 fill for Zappi. Scali still working on it.
Oh, yeah, Steve with the play-by-play.
Scali, 6 splits so far. It will be a 6 on his strike.
Sorry, I didn't give the official handoff.
No worries.
We're flexible.
We'll be hands-on with the handoff. Scali, 5-6-3-7. No spare. John Zappi.
How dare he not get another mark?
I don't know.
That's 2 he's missed now.
Scali will get out of it with a 9 for 73.
Well, he's throwing a great ball tonight, isn't he, Scali? Not much to show for it. He's pinged greatly, though.
He has a very big windup, a really smooth release, and just like a really just relaxing ball to watch on the release. And there's a 9 for John Zappi for 103.
He's averaging 105.4. He's at 103 through 7.
Goodness, 103 after 7.
I could do my David Allen Boucher impression. You can get to 106, so I can't do bedtime magic. 106.7. You're too young to know that, DJ, don't you?
Yeah, I'm not. I'm young, but not that young. The other day, someone asked me if I was 25, and I was like, oh my goodness, I wish I still was.
You want to trade years? Be my guest.
No, I'm good. Thank you. Oh, and there's a 9 drop for Justin Scali, leaving the 6.
You know who your friends are.
John Zappi with the 9 drop, excuse me. Justin Scali had the 1 drop. Opposite. And the second ball recovery, he leaves the 10 on the spare shot. No good, but good try.
Well, Nico, a couple of dropouts tomorrow at 1 o'clock because of the 560 in Canada during the live show February 7th. So we're looking for bowlers for 1 o'clock tomorrow.
There's a spare by John Zappi on the single. The cap of the wood was dicey, but he made it work. Scali will take a 10 box. Good with the 10s, Mr. Scali is. That's 113 after 8 for Jon Zappi in a bonus, and 83 after 8 for Justin Scali as we move on to the second slot of the 5-slot roster. Sam Dagostino and Matt Soucy coming up next.
Annual roll-offs for Candlepin for Cancer at Riverwalk Lanes, downtown Amesbury, Mass. 11 High Street tomorrow, 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. January 10th, 2025, and Sunday as well, the 11th. Same time, 1 and 4. Same thing next weekend, the 17th and 18th, and Saturday, the 24th of January, 1 and 4 p.m. and Saturday, 2 Wednesdays, the 14th and 21st at 6 p.m. also. Candlepin's number 4, Cancer.com. Please register if you can. If not, walk in. Unlimited shifts, walk-ins are allowed.
Matt Soucy, 5 drop, Caleri right side. Sam Dagostino on the left, lane 5, representing Hingham. To the left of the head pin, comes back to get the head pin. Eventually leaves the 6 and the 10, 8 drop. Soucy on the right side. Kaleri takes the horseman, leaves the sleeper.
So, Nico, officially nobody at 1 o'clock as with 2 dropouts to the 560 in Canada during the live show. So hopefully get some more walk-ins, more suns tonight.
Dagostino, he tries direct, but goes too much to the right, leaves the 6, takes the 10.
If not, do the ACST match at 2 o'clock with Faye Sawyer and Joel Cotrera in Class D North.
9 box for Soucy, 73 after 7. 10 box for Sam Dagostino, who's at 73 after 7.
So talk about your network, how you got it started, what you're doing, what you're covering so far.
I opened a new browser tab one day. I hit make new account, thought of a name, made some graphics, and then just kind of rolled with it from there. And that's the story of the 3-ball spare.
And I always give you a shout when someone ricochets the ball for a spare, so I call it a 3-ball spare.
Yeah. It's kind of a, the name is kind of a, it's a bit of a joke and a bit of a thinking man's kind of joke. It's kind of like when you get a 10 box, it's sort of like the 3-ball version of a spare because you took 3 balls to get there, but there's obviously other definitions, and I kind of leave it open to interpretation to be a little mysterious.
Well, it's like Bob Lee Spread Eagle Productions mentioned before Candlepin Network. That was a derogatory term. It was meant as a joke because a perfect broadcast doesn't happen on a live stream with no edits, no Channel 5 editing back in the old days. And so, like a Bulldozer was a perfect shot, a Spread Eagle, nothing to show for like a broadcast. That was the whole idea of that one.
Yeah.
That's a bad name. So we changed it.
It is a bit of a rough, the term can sometimes mean
they
other
have some,
things.
They have some teams that bowl in these tournaments that have worse names than that. Derogatory names, they keep those. Just saying.
Oh, yeah.
But I like Candlepin Network. It's much better anyway. I thought it was a good name to come up with.
CBN. Just need the James Earl Jones
Hope
to
Greg
say.
Guyar is feeling well. Not sure he's watching tonight, but hope you're feeling well, Greg. Hope to see you next Friday night.
82 after 8 for Sam Dagostino, 81 after 8 for Matt Soucy as we go to Chris Jones and Jeff Walsh next.
Next Friday night, we Shooters Pub at Metro or here, Academy 2 versus Academy 3. It's one of those 2 matches pending a streamer. We won't find out till probably Tuesday, the latest. Friday Night Pro League, week 19 of 35, 7:30 live, January 16, 2026.
Jones, what the heck was that shot on the head pin? A 3-7-8-9 leave. Jeff Walsh will clean up his 5 drop, no problem. Jones misses the object, leave the object. Will the wood get the object? Oh, it does.
Blindside spare. Boy, Hingham's getting the benefit of some nice bounce backs.
A side swipe by Chris Jones.
Talk about a rebate. That's 3 big rebates for them. That was for a spare.
He missed the object and mercifully got a sidewall bounce and a wood roll to take that 3. Look at that go and rolling it over.
Rather be lucky than good sometimes, right? Make some of those times get robbed.
Absolutely. Jeff Walsh will take an 8 and take a 9.
How about a 10?
Close.
There's 10 for Jones.
There's a 10.
Bombs away, baby. Strike for the silent assassin.
Walsh on a single.
It's his second strike the last 3, right?
Not for Chris Jones.
I'm looking at the wrong scoreboard.
But Jeff Walsh just got a single pin spare.
Oh, I'm looking at the strike on spare for John. I'm looking at the wrong. That's Craig Holbrook. There's 2 C's on the scoreboard. Throws me off.
Yeah, it does get tough. Especially when you have 10 bowlers to track.
446, 365. It's a runaway first for Hingham right now. The 7 seed charging up the charts. Always a tough out in the Friday Night Pro League, and especially in the playoffs, always in the running.
Yeah, Craig Holbrook has 2 strikes so far and 2 spares. And we're only in game 1, so this also is doubles as the entire match. So far, at least.
4th bowls of 5. Back to Steve Kelly, a 3-ball spare. Free to subscribe with the play-by-play.
Cory Aleci, head pin, 2 perfect. Spread eagle, 4 drop.
Cory coming to 115.2 Friday Night Pro League overall average. They go by away average for the standings, though. Craig Holbrook, we mentioned 113.1.
Holbrook on the nose gets a splash. 7 drop, maybe more. Big maybe. Ends up being a 7 split. Aleci tries to cut the left side of the bird. Leaves the 2, the 3, the 6, and the 10. Craig Holbrook's got the 7, 10, and 4 to shoot out for a spare. He's got wood. Called in a slight consultation from Jon Winchell for about a half second there. Didn't spend much time dwelling on it. Oh, and he almost took it.
Wow.
Cory Aleci will close out with a 9-box for this box, 64 and 7. Craig Holbrook, after going for the spare that almost went, he'll take a 10-box instead, and he's at 95.
Talking to Tricia Dagostino, Sam's wife, to Craig Holbrook mentioned that 4 of the teams of these 5 bowlers, other than Chris Jones, Sound Assassin, are all WCBC Rookie of the Year one time, or Pro Bowl of the Year, rather.
Wow.
That's pretty good. Was it Rookie or Pro Bowl of the Year? I'll find out.
A Rookie of the Year. That is it's a long time ago to get that title, I guess. There's a 3-drop for Craig Holbrook, 6-pack left in the 10, and Cory Aleci on the head pin with an 8-drop, leaving the 4 and the 7. Paul Grant quickly gathering some reconnaissance. Cory Aleci for the spare. He's got the spare on the 4-7. Goes down, no problem.
That was WCBC Rookie of the Year, 4 of the 5 bowlers, other than Chris Jones.
Oh.
That's pretty good. And obviously, some were Bowl of the Year, obviously. And the bowler injured, Bob Wickham, won twice as Pro Bowl of the Year.
Gotcha. There's a 6-box for Craig Holbrook. His worst box of the night so far.
Without my sheets on me, I think Wickham won in 1998 and 2022 Bowl of the Year. I believe those are 2 years. Or 2008, 2022, something like that.
Wow.
I forgot to bring the notes with me.
For shame.
A lot of numbers in my head. Sometimes too many.
The hard drive is full.
Yes, overloaded.
Speaking of full, here's Fulla with a strike. How's that for a transition? A quick one. Jon Winchell's on a spare. Oh, and he almost does the same thing. 3-pin, thinking about it. Not quite, but that's a good 19 for Jon Winchell.
73 through 6, late in the first. Top of the order, wraps up the first of 3.
Winchell on the 3-pin for a spare. See ya. That's a mark for Mr. Jon Winchell.
Back-to-back, 3 out of 4. Out of Exeter Lane, Shooters Sports Club, Exeter, New Hampshire. What a great owner, Rob Ficarra Sr. Another new handicap ramp they built there recently, too.
Yeah, they've been working on that for a little while, because I remember there was a while where part of the ramp was built, but it wasn't quite finished yet.
Brand new bathrooms, too, the hub.
Double strike for Mr. Fulla.
83 plus bonus balls to 8.
Jon Winchell off the head pin.
Wobbly 1, wobbly 9 and 10. Double wood behind the 1. 7 fill, 90 through 7. Hingham has a big lead. Academy 1 trying to get closer.
Oh, but Jon Winchell will continue his crusade of marks. That's 4 in a row for
Jon
Jon Winchell.
Okay,
yes.
Okay, I read it wrong. The scoreboard's wrong. It's 4 in a row, not 3 out of 4. My mistake.
That's all good.
Trying to read the small print.
100-83, Winchell Fuller Jr.
Good thing it wasn't a driver's test that time.
Here's your score update. Hingham leads by 85, 498, 3 open marks. Academy 1, 3 open marks as well with 413. That is your score update as of right now. As we go back to the top of the roster here on the Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week, it's Academy 1 defending against Hingham.
In fact, the scoreboard's so microscopic side that the ball is up now. It's large screen.
I know. Got to have a good set of binoculars or glasses for sure.
John Zappi, red hot. 113 a ball, adds 5 more. 118 through 8. Justin Scali, 83 through 8 coming in, drops 6. 1, 3, 7, 10. He'll try to split the uprights with 3 pieces behind.
Caleri for Zappi, he misses everything. Gets doinked off a piece of wood.
Yeah, we mentioned 4 WCBC.
Scali.
What a shot for a spare. Needed that one.
Scali, that was a beautiful spare. Using both sidewalls. And the Caleri results in a 7-box for Jon Zappi.
127 for Jon Zappi. 93 to ball for Scali. 512 to 424.
Might be 125, yes.
125 officially.
I was going to say, I was like, wait a minute.
Fix it. Okay, so not a mark. So 125 to 9. They fix the scoreboard.
There we go.
Thank you. I got to learn to look at your scoreboard and Greg's. I like to look at the real action. It's like going to a game watching your cell phone. It's more exciting to look at the pins.
Yeah.
Scali a 6-pack. Check his IDs. Young enough.
That's a 4 fill for Scali. 6 up, 4 down.
97 through 9. Lead out bowlers.
Zappi on 5 pins. 7-10, 4-5-2.
Check mark plus the 10. Just missed, not by much. They'll try to get to 134 at least, or 135 peak. Scali Pulls right, all but number one. They'll try to get to 107. Steve Keller will start the second string play-by-play.
Zappi, 2-5-10. It's away. Leaves the 5 for a 9.
Nice string, 134 for Jon Zappi.
All right, he's on pace to get to my 398.
Scali a 9, 106 opening string. 8 box to go before the middle string. Thank you for watching this great game at Candlepin Bowling. It's cool for any age. Get the word out. It's unbelievable. Never too late for a Candlepin gift card. I know the holidays are over, but don't forget there's birthdays, there's weddings, there's holidays. It's like anniversaries.
There's holidays all year round.
Holidays, anniversaries. You can do a holiday gift card also.
There's holidays all year round.
You can do a Valentine's gift card for Candlepin for Cancer. Why not?
Of course.
Graduations, Mother's Day, Father's Day, so much more. Thank you. Steve Kelly, what the heck gift?
Yeah, a what the heck gift. A WTSG.
Dagostino, nice shot. Somehow only 8. 3 pieces of wood on the deck, 4 in the 10. That's Soucy, sends it right, gets 8. No head pin hit. As it fell behind, it's 9.
Oh, it's
2 pin holes, not the head pin, being hit by itself.
I was about to say a split, but not a split. Dagostino's got the 410.
He sent it over. Wow. Maybe a little more left. Couple he's missed.
Nothing doing there.
Filling in the season, averaging 112.5. Soucy only 107 this year. Getting healthier though. When he's in his peak form, watch out, the former Class A Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Championship winner.
Soucy with a quiet single pin spare.
91 on the ball through 9. Dagostino in the ocean for 9. 91 through 9 also. The Bulldozer on deck with the Silent Assassin. Next week it'll be either Shooter's Pub out of Exeter Lane, Exeter, New Hampshire at Metro and Peabody, Mass, or Academy 2 at Academy 3 here. Backdoor 6, 1-2 in front, 6-10 on the right, trying to split it and get a spare. Soucy on the spare himself, 7, 8, 9 again. Spilled the middle triangle.
Big 19, the power on that ball caused the extra pin action.
Dagostino for a spare. It goes! 101 on the ball in the 10th. And a spare 9 back in the 3rd. First one since. Soucy for another one. Missed left.
Oh, no.
Wants the one back.
Matt Soucy is my world's teammate.
Big 9 fill 100 through 9. And it's a 10, so it's 110 opening string.
And that is also a PGS for Matt Soucy. I'll have you know. That was a miss a second, get the 3rd situation.
Dag's trying to get to 111 with the big 20. He goes left. He comes back for the 3-6. It's a 7 fill and a 108 opening string. 6 blocks to go before the middle string of 3. Jeff Walsh for Academy 1, the 11 seed, 93 in a ball through 8. The 7 seed Hingham, the Silent Assassin, Chris Jones on lane 6. On a strike after a spare, 102 plus 2 big ones through 8. 545, 466. Chris goes left for 6, 10 falls down, 8 and back the sleeper in front, 136. Jeff Walsh on the spare, right side, lucky 8. Took out the 2 between the 1 and the 4. 101 through 8. Jones for a spare and strike, almost. Left at the 8. Big 9 fill, 111 through 8. Chris averaging 113.5 coming in. Walsh denied. He's coming in 114.3 overall average. Chris Jones at 10, 121 through 9. And Walsh, that is a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the 3rd. Put a buck in. The Candlepin for Kansas, someone doing it. You know who you are. Thank you very much. 111 himself through 9. Chris had 111 through 8. Now 121 through 9. On the nose, can't get the right side to go. Well, it does. Willed it down. 6 cooperates on 6. 4-7 for a spare. Walsh back in the pocket. Trying to get the 10 to fall. Not having it. On the left side, 4 middle. 7 left, 8 right. Trying to spin it over. Hingham will get the first 2 points. Jones picks it up. Spare in the 10th. 131 on the ball. What a try by Walsh. There's 7-10 still there. Always football season in Candlepin bowling. Jeff trying to get at least 1. Gets to 10 somehow. Not the 7 for a 9. 120 first string. For the Bulldozer, Jeff Walsh.
Chris Jones throwing one more ball. 131 and.
Nice ball, but 7 somehow. A nice string nonetheless. 138. Pretty good.
Not bad, not bad.
John Zappi leading off for Hingham at a 134. Chris Jones 4 better. Sam Dagostino at a 108 in between those two. Here's the king, Craig Holbrook. 101 through 8. 74 on the ball for Candlepin Corners. Cory Aleci, free to subscribe on their network also. Candlepin Corner on YouTube.
Cory Aleci is working on a mark. Head pin.
He gets
Big
9
Phil.
himself. Craig gets the 7. He's got the 5. The king. The king's supposed to have the king.
You come at the king, you best not miss.
Holbrook, a rare
Oh.
channel. 9.
Fouled 9.
Shakes his head. 110 through 9. Missed opportunity. He knows it. Aleci missed the king and not Holbrook. Had a big 9, Phil. 83 through 8.
At least he had an opportunity there. Could have really made it hurt. But he missed his as well, so kind of neutralized. But he did get a big 19 off of his spare.
And that's a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. Never a good time for that. 10.
Showing this graphic a lot tonight.
120. Correction, 93 through 9. 93 through 9. Jeff Walsh at a 120 before him. Fourth ball is a 5. Holbrook back in the pocket. Set back lead. 4-7, 5 middle. Nickname up in Canada. Aleci crosses over. He gets 9 again. Let's see if we can get this one to 3.
That could have been another 9 fill if Aleci got that spare previously on that PGS.
Holbrook trying to get the wood. Missed right. Just a bit outside. Now try for the short 2 and try to get the 119. Aleci, this one goes. Spare.
He's got it that time. He wasn't going to miss it again.
103 to ball in the 10th. I'm not getting a PGS 2 blocks in a row, he says.
No. He knew it.
Craig at 9, 119 first string. It's all Hingham in the first, but Academy 1 can still get 6 points. Making a mini run late in the first. Still not going to win it, obviously. Aleci slides right for 5 on the spare. 108 through 9. Correction, 108 for the string. 108 first string. Here come the ankle bowls. Wrapping the first of 3. Jon Winchell, 100 a ball. 4 spares in a row. Not 3 out of 4, Paul. 4 spares in a row.
Fuller Jr. on a double strike.
83 plus bonus. Balls through 8. Without that, how big of the deficit would it be?
Oh, my goodness.
Winchell, beautiful ball. Bombs away,
Oh.
baby. Strike on spare. 5 marks in a row. Vintage Winchell, 110 through 8. 120 plus 2 in the 9th. Triple strike bid. Diamond middle. 26 in the first double strike box. 79 through 7 for Fuller Jr. 89 in the ball through 8. Wade left. He steals 2 for an 8 in the second double strike.
He got scared by Jon Winchell's 5-mark run.
Should be 97 through 8. 9 in the box. 106 through 9. The power of the double strike. And Winchell trying to get the double strike for 6 marks in a row.
97, 106. Yes. Double strike scoring is always a little tedious.
Steve will get the update after this string is over, and he'll start the play-by-play for string number 2 or 3. Week 8 now at the halfway point. Next string will be the halfway point of the season. Winchell, another good ball, but somehow just 6,
Split
7.
6.
He threw a double strike in an ACST Class A North match at Extra Lanes a couple years ago to win the string with a 26 box. Only one to do that the 5 years we're doing the ACST.
Winchell 7 for 10 on the head pin this game.
127 through 9. Another one, 6 in a row.
Oh my goodness.
137 the ball in the 10th. Full or too full. No pun intended.
Jon Winchell from boxes 5 onward was lights out on marks.
36 through 4 star for Winchell. Fuller in the middle, first 6. 112 opening string.
140 and a bonus for Jon Winchell now.
Just 556 for Academy 1. Not the hope they wanted first score, but there's still two strings left to autocorrect. But Winchell's team is killing it. 639 plus this.
Hingham.
Sends it left for 6. How about a 146 official string? It was 130 through 9. 146 in the spare 6. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
645 to 556. Wow, wow, wow. Update from Steve Kelly.
Yes, 645
645
to 556 is confirmed. Oh my goodness, what a rout by Hingham. That is incredible bowling.
The good news, they have 2 strings to catch up in total and still get 6 points. Back to the top of the order, our second string update from Steve Kelly in the play-by-play.
A lead of 89 at the end of the first. So we get ready here for the first throw by Justin Scali. It's a right side half Worcester. John Zappi mixes down 6. Yeah, Hingham plus 89, 645 to 550 against Academy 1's 556. Justin Scali almost takes them all, but leaves 1.
I mean, John Zappi had a 134 lead-up bowl to set the tone.
There's a mark for John Zappi, starting it out early.
And that was third best. Chris Jones, the silent assassin, 138. Jon Winchell, 146.
Scali, oh, he gets deflected for a 9.
San Dagostino, 108 for Hingham. Craig Holbrook, the king, 119 for Academy 1. Justin Scali, 106. Matt Soucy, 110. The Bulldozer, Jeff Walsh, 120. Cory Candlepin, corner release, 108. Brian Fuller Jr., 112. 645 to 556 thumping by Hingham, up 2-0.
Unbelievable. Justin Scali, ooh, wild pitch to the right on the 10.
Kevin Reynolds, Missouri Meathead watching. Hi, Paul. Yes, and Steve is here also. If you're not subscribed to 3-Ball Sport, 3-Ball Spare, 3-Ball Spare,
3-Ball
please
Sport.
subscribe. Yeah, 3-Ball Sport. 3-Ball Spare. Get that from my father.
2 fill for Zappi. Scali also working on it, working box.
Patrick Carrera, 72. The PGS graphic is great. Thank you very much. I'm not sure about the picture. Missouri Meathead. Skybus all around $5. They're now 2 for 4.
I worked so hard on it.
Steve Joshua Kelly, Scott Hodgson says. I'm not sure what that means.
Ooh, Scali with a rough 7. Shaking his head, not sure what's going on there. Zappi will go out of the second box with a 10 for 22 after 2. Justin Scali's at 16 after 2.
Let's pause 14.3 seconds for station ID from Steve Kelly.
Are you picking these numbers at random, Paul?
Yes.
Okay, we were watching Candlepin Bowling Network and 3-Ball Spare simulcasting on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and Facebook all at once. Steve Kelly and Paul Grant at Academy Lanes in Haverhill, Massachusetts. Was that
And Pub 125.
were you counting? Was that 14 seconds?
You have 3 tenths left.
Oh, no. Killing me. You're killing me. Soucy drops 4.
One time I was getting slayed. 16 and 9/10 of 100th of a second. Greg's like, what?
Oh, my brain.
I meant to say 16 seconds and then 16th and 1/2 for one.
My brain.
I messed that one up totally. Too many numbers.
Soucy leaves the 4 and the 10. No mark. Dagostino cleans up for a spare, no problem.
Good start for him after that 108 start.
Set the tone. Opening salvo. Opening drive. For a scoring drive. Matt Soucy takes a 9.
After the spare 7, right? So 20, is that right? I gave him a spare. The scoreboard's haunted. It's a 9.
It is. Soucy has a 9 and Dagostino has a spare.
Yeah, they're going to fix that.
Yeah. No, it's
I'm looking at the wrong scoreboard again.
I was about to say, no,
Yeah.
it's right. No, that's right. Soucy drops 8. Dagostino. It's a fun name to say. He drops 6 and fills 6.
Very generous to Candlepin for Cancer. His daughter Bella, doing a great job, getting better and better. Getting close to 100 in average.
Soucy misses off to the left.
And Trisha Dagostino, pretty good bowler too, in the prime. Still trying to get back up there again.
Dagostino misses his second mark opportunity. Soucy for the 10. He's got it. Throws his arms out.
Austin Barnes reporting a tie with Academy 2 and Metro.
Scandalous.
The first string. We'll try to get the score sheet and give you the top scores there.
It looks like Soucy has 25 after 3 down there. I don't know if they're going to correct that, but we'll see. I'll give you an update if that changes. Looks like it's about to be changed. Let you know, 19 to 26 is correct. Okay, we are all set. Paul Grant is out on assignment, gathering some info about other matches. Chris Jones drops 9, nearly a strike. Jeff Walsh working box. Walsh, misses the pocket just slightly by millimeters, leaves the 1 to the 7. Single pin spare opportunity coming up here for Chris Jones. And he misses it. Plays the wood, shoots straight back. Neither bowler on marks. They're shooting for 10s. Jeff Walsh with an 8 guarantee, maybe higher. Let's find out. Makes it 8. Chris Jones, 9. And that's the end of that. Chris Jones, 9. Jeff Walsh, 8. Here we go. How are you all out there? Hope you're doing well. I'm Steve Kelly. Paul Grant is around. He'll be back on the mic in just a little bit, but for the meantime, it'll just be me, you, and the bowling. There's 2 drop for Jeff Walsh. Chris Jones drops 9 again, leaves the 6. Walsh into the ocean again, half Worcester left and then into the hole. Chris Jones, single pin spare. Oh, come on. Something has to hit that pin. I guess. Maybe like a ceiling panel. I don't know. Everything just dodges it. Or the pin dodges the debris. I don't know. Oh, a rough, hard-fought 5 for Jeff Walsh. And now Chris Jones for a potential PGS situation. He can't even get that. That'll be a 9 box.
Thanks, Chris. 546 Metro, the 2 seed, the 5th seed Academy 2, tied 1 point each after 1. Aaron Austin Fontaine, 128 to lead Metro. For Academy 2, the high score, believe it or not, was Joe Smith at 117.
That's wild. All right, we got Cory Aleci on your right. Craig Holbrook on your left. Cory Aleci to the right. Drops a few. Drops 3 to be exact. Half Worcester in the 5 down. Holbrook, light hit on the head pin. Drops 4. Hay bale on the right and the 7 pin. Cory Aleci punches the center, leaves the 4, 6, 7, 8, 10. Oh, wow, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, but Holbrook, that's a nice spare. That's the action we're looking for after a pause in the action for a couple boxes. We're back on the mark train. Cory Aleci looking for a 10 box. Might get it. He'll get a 9.
Octo Chin 2. I'm now asking for a ceiling tile on every split. What does that mean?
Oh,
Doctor Who. Explain.
That was a reference to what I just said. I was talking about
I was getting scores of the match. Sorry.
That's okay. I was referencing a shot where a pin dodged everything flying around it, and I was saying maybe a ceiling tile will fall down or something.
Don't get Mark Webber going.
Yeah.
That was an all play. Main money match 2, and they did the first 3 in Belfast, Maine. Short 3-hour ride from home. Holbrook strike on spare. 20-1. 30 plus 2 through 2. That was from Mark Carey. It was awesome that day. He shattered 3 house records that day. High 3, high 5, high 10. He didn't even get a double strike the whole day. He was just tremendous. Watch it on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. Please subscribe. And Steve Kelly's 3-ball spare. How many subscribers away now, Steve? Up to date, do you know?
Oh, my goodness. I haven't looked. I have not looked.
You're 10 away to get to 1,000.
You can try to look. I need like a third hand here. But let's look at that strike, by the way, for Craig Holbrook that he just threw. 997. We need 3 more.
Get 7 already. Good. See, I'd like to plug you guys.
Are there 3 more of yous out there that haven't subscribed to 3-ball spare? It would be nice. It would be nice.
I'd plug everybody.
Here's a split for Brian Fuller Jr., a 7 drop. That's a 3-7-10.
We all need to work together for the good of the game.
Jon Winchell on the head pin and a strike.
Is that 7 in a row going back to the last string?
It might be. It is. It is. Absolutely.
We had a
is.
6 from the last box. Not technically a spare strike, but still.
Oh, that ball almost comes back for Brian Fuller Jr.
And Hingham already a big start here in the second of 3.
9 for Fuller Jr. Let's watch Jon Winchell strike once again, because there is no rest for the wicked when it comes to marks, and especially for Jon Winchell. Pins don't get a break. Look at that strike by Jon.
Yeah, Nico, that was a crazy match going to Central Park Lane's ACST match 5 years ago, 4 years ago.
Strike.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Brian Fuller Jr. isn't letting us talk because he just threw a strike.
Tried to do an ACST match with no scoreboard in Central Park Lanes, 4 lanes going all at once. I said, it's got to work this way, right, left, 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 in order, and keep up with you guys. That was a lot of fun. It was hard. I got through it. It went fast.
Winchell takes 9 so far. Everything but the head pin. He missed the head pin. He's on a strike fill.
Wayne Petty loves your setup. Timothy Bart Berger, 58-44. Bombs away, baby, he says, Church. How much, Paul? $25 up to 2X, 30 for 3X, and higher sides is more money for that.
Spare for Winchell on strike, 30 and a bonus after 2, and 19 and a bonus after 2 for Brian Fuller Jr. We're at the top of the roster. It's time for a score update. Hingham in this game is at 126, plus 41 over Academy 1. Hingham has 2 open marks. Academy 1 has 1 open mark, and in the total, Hingham's at 771, plus 130 to Academy 1's 641. Here on the Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week on Candlepin Bowling Network. John Zappi next.
John spare 210 after 134 first on the 3-pin. Youch.
Youch.
Justin Scali.
Quarter Worcester.
The captain, each captain up right now, side by side, lead off roll.
7 drop and split for Scali.
4-7, 6 to the right. Veteran bowler John Zappi, lightly soft. Look at that one. Wow. He got the 1 and the 7. Almost got the 1 pin by itself.
1, 3, and 7 are down.
Wow. Take a video of that one, Nico.
Oh, my
That's
God.
not even a split. Scali, good try. Won't go. Third box, second string.
Ugh.
Don't you just love Candlepin bowling?
I'm going to bookmark this
And that's a
area for
wow
later.
9
It's a,
in a jiggle.
it's a hard-fought 9 for Scali.
31 through 3 for John Zappi. Scali going for the 10. Gets it. 26 through 3 on Candlepin Bowling Network and 3-ball spare. Please subscribe to both channels on YouTube. Candlepin Bowling Network and 3-ball spare. And Steve Kelly, 3 now away from 1,000 subscribers to get monetized. Thank you very much. Wayne Petty had the privilege of bowling with Fuller on the New Year's at Riverwalk Lanes. What a great bowler he is, absolutely. And wants to get back to that form he was a few years ago. And a nice season so far. John Zappi on the left side of the 1. Rolls back for the 1 and 3. 4-7. Extraction 6-10. The 6 goes down. He's got bunch formation by the 10. 8 to the left.
He didn't hit the head pin, but he got a split.
He's got a lot of bounces today. I thought only Bumbles bounce. Like in Rudolph. Bumbles bounce.
I don't know what Craig Holbrook is doing.
He's harassing him in good fun.
Making a gesture of some kind.
You take advantage.
Oh!
Does not, I don't think. No.
Not quite.
Scali missed right. 1, 2, 4, 7. Pretty good pinning himself on the first. And with a 106 though. Injury plagued last season. Zappi at 10. 41 through 4 in the second of 3. Scali connects on the horses for a 10. Back-to-back 10s, 36 through 4. Second ball is a 5. Sam Dagostino, spare 6-10 start. Matt Soucy, 9-10 start. Wayne Petty, you doing the Riverwalk roll-offs tomorrow? Are you in town still? Riverwalk roll-off start tomorrow, 1 p.m. and 4 p.m., January 10, 2026, and Sunday, January 11, 2026, 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. Candlepins number 4, cants.com to register or walk in. $80 for the first shift, re-entry fees are $50 each. Another head pin is stolen. How about the 7 for a strike?
Oh, please go.
Make it a notion to go in the ocean. Not quite.
Oh,
Gets a giggle out of that one.
that was not a head pin shot.
D'Agostino trying to pick it apart. Look at that one. I hate the halfway, the bunny hole or the 2-pinner like that, the 1 on the 9, this situation. Youch.
That was a cue shot through some pins there.
Soucy, spare.
Yeah.
29 the ball through 3.
Get it, Soucy.
Dagostino, Domino's delivers a 9 out of that mess. Almost a 10. 35 through 3. Nice out there for Sam Dags. I won't know till tomorrow, Nico, if we're going to cancel that shift, so what to see if anybody walks in. Wayne Petty back safely in Michigan. Octo Chin 2 remembers Bumble's bounces. I don't want to be an elf. I want to be a dentist. Rudolph also.
Why weren't you at elf practice?
What? A dentist? Good grief. 3 and 10 for Dagostino. Trying to pull 2 teeth apart here for a spare. He does. 45 in the ball through 4 for Hingham, who won the first handily. Soucy trying to match it. Missed number 1.
Missed the object, left the object.
6 in the spare before that. 35 through 3 in the second of 3. The home team down 2-0 and down here in the second. Soucy grabs number 1 for a 10. 45 through 4. Here come the middle bowls of 5. The silent assassin, Chris Jones, a pair of 9s. 8-5 for the Bulldozer, Jeff Walsh.
While we do have a free moment, I would like to plug a certain documentary that's coming out soon called the No Questions Asked documentary, a Candlepin for Cancer documentary airing on January 18, 2026 at 7 p.m. by Perry Harlow Media Productions on YouTube and Facebook. Do check that out. It's coming out real soon.
Thanks for reminding us. Scott Perry doing a great job there. About 25-minute documentary on Candlepin for Cancer. A lot of people talking about the money they received and how it helped them so much mentally and emotionally. Walsh gets a 6-pack. The horse is still there, except the 1. All gone except the 1, I should say. Walsh leaves up the 1 and the 7. So that's January 18th.
Yes, that'll be 9 days time from 9 days time from now.
Yep. Jones a 10, 28 through 3 here in the middle string.
Just a week and 2 days.
Walsh grabs 1 for a 9, 22 through 3. Yeah, Scott did a great job at Keene State College. Al Jones made the trip up there and visited Bob Lee and Greg Guyar's house. A couple of takes for Greg. Went to Big 20, different houses, extra lanes. Talked to Rob Ficara Sr., the Burrows here. Did a great job, and we'll see how it looks.
Yep, be sure to check it out. Link in the description for the link to their channel and Facebook pages. So if you want to be the first to see that documentary as it airs, do have that bookmarked.
And the questions he asked, I wasn't prepared ahead of time, so I just answered the best of my knowledge.
Yeah,
how many matches do you think you did in a year? I don't know, 250 to 300. It's 512 that year. Whoops, slightly off. You don't realize you just do it. You don't realize you're doing so many matches.
There will be a quiz later. Oh,
what a shot for the silent assassin spare. 38 the ball through 4. The Bulldozer connects, treetop to 7. He gets a spare. 32 in the ball through 4 after a tough start.
Wow. Wow.
The King, Craig Holbrook, all he's done so far, a spare strike to start this middle string. Cory Aleci at Candlepin Corner, free to subscribe on YouTube, 2 9s. Hingham has the lead, 184-150, a triple-digit lead in the match, 34 in the string. Holbrook on the right side of the 1, spins back for the 4, not happy with that one. 1 wiggling 2, 7, 9, 10 on a strike. Aleci pockets 9, how about 10? Almost. The King, not Craig Holbrook, the 5. The real King on lane 5.
The real King.
Takes a 9.
And 19 on the strike, Phil.
Yep, 9 in the strike, 39 through 2. Solid start. Aleci robbed.
Whoa.
Wow, tough roadblock.
Welcome to Lakeside.
And Academy Lanes.
At Academy.
Holbrook at 10, 49 through 3. Anchor's up next. Cory, a Paul Grant special, missed the second, make the third. Not a good time for that when you're down. 10, 28 through 3 on Candlepin Bowling Network and 3-ball spare. I do like that picture. That's one of the better pictures of me.
Yeah, I swapped it out after.
Not that saying much.
I remember you voiced your displeasure with the previous the previous photo. So
bombs away, baby! Strike for Holbrook. 59 plus 2 through 4 for Hingham.
After taking a box off.
Aleci, match game PM. You can do it. I can do it. Bombs away, baby, square.
Wow.
One each side. 38 plus 2 through 4. It's a good feeling. Anchors away. Jon Winchell, he's got a strike and a spare.
Strike, strike, and strike, and strike. Craig Holbrook took a box off, but he's 3 for 4 on marks.
Is Fuller Jr. That was a 10 for 4 in the last box, right?
Strike.
That's a strike, so yeah, okay.
I believe, yeah.
So 19 plus 2,
yes.
so they're both on marks. Winchell a spare, Fuller Jr. on a strike. Winchell first, beautiful ball.
Oh.
He gets a strike! Strikes galore! 40 through 2, 50 plus 2 through 3, wow! Meanwhile, Fuller 8 wobbles and back to sleeper, 1-3-10 on a strike on lane 5 in the left room.
Oh my goodness.
All but number 1, no kickback, 9 to strike though, 28 through 2. Steve Kelly calls boxes 5 and 6 next. Fuller grabs the 1 for a 10, 38 through 3. County 1, no quit in this team. They've been resilient all year despite their record, and they were pesky in the playoffs last year as well. They've been so close and so many strings this year, the record does not indicate how well they've competed. Winchell crosses over, 8, wobbling 9-10, 2 pieces maybe to help. On a strike, Fuller slides the 4 down. He'll try to split the uprights, 1-2, 7-10. Angle piece of wood. Can he use the wood behind? Let's see where he plays it. Winchell, just missed the wood by a smidge. 9 the strike, 59 through 3. Fuller, what a shot
nice
for a spare! 48 the ball through 4, outstanding.
Fuller tells Winchell, hey, I see you. How about a mark for your troubles?
Winchell's only pinned the deck at 9. How dare he not get a mark or a perfect box? 68 through 4. Let's get an update from Steve Kelly.
All right, top of the roster, top of the everything, top for your score update. Hingham is at 887 in the total, plus 137 to Academy 1's 755. And in the game, Hingham is currently at 242, plus 43 to Academy 1's 199. Hingham has 3 open marks. Academy 1 has 3 open marks as well. We have ourselves a game, folks, as we return to the top of the roster. Here's Justin Scali, wasting no time.
So this is his program?
Steve Kelly with the play-by-play.
Scali drops 8, splits 8, 410. Jon Zappi on the 1-3 pocket. He splits 4. Oh, my goodness.
Breaking news. Nico Pura says you hit the 1,000 subscriber mark. Steve Kelly, congratulations. You'll be monetized.
Yay.
Don't drop off now.
Yay.
We had 500 the first time, then somebody dropped out, went to 499 at one time.
Well, don't worry. From everything I've heard, once you hit 1,000, they don't take it away from you, even if you drop under. So
okay, that's good to know.
It's like crossing the finish line.
So please don't disuscribe. Anyway.
They can't tape the tape back up together. So
hey, congratulations, Steve. We got 10 for you tonight.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah.
No check in the mail required.
Okay.
We're a team.
I was just getting my pen out and everything.
Oh, darn me and my big mouth again.
Some nice 10 boxes going all around for Jon Zappi and Justin Scali. Meanwhile, excuse me, a spare for Justin Scali. Sorry about that. I got lost in the sauce there. Dock my pay for that one. 51 and a bonus for Justin Scali. 46 after 5 for Jon Zappi. I think. No, it's the other way around. I'll get this fixed in just a moment. See, this is what happens when you distract me. 5 fill for no, not 5 fill. Like I said. 5 drop for Scali, and an 8 fill for Jon Zappi, and that's a split. There we go. I think we're caught up. And Mr. Zappi will take another one on that 8 drop split. Spare it up. Oh, and Scali, nice one as well, but that'll be for a 10 box. Scali with the 10s. Being very impressive with 56 after 6. And Zappi is at 69 in a bonus after 6. We are confirmed. It's all good. All right, time for bowlers number 2 in the 5 bowlers slot. Sam Dagostino will be on the left and Matt Soucy will be on the right. Paul Grant currently out on assignment. Matt Soucy will open up with a 5 drop and a split. Sam Dagostino working on a mark, I'll have you know. He fires. 1-2 pocket. Drops 9. Big 19 in the fourth. 10 pin left on the deck. Soucy with a split. An interesting one. Punches the 4. Dagostino should be a good cleanup for a 10. I mean for a spare, and he gets that spare. No problem. And Soucy Magoose will take a 7. And if I hit the button quick enough, yes I did. Look at that spare shot on the cap of the wood. Had to helicopter over everything. As Cory Aleci goes down just to get a ball, piece of debris out of there. Matt Soucy will fire next. So Sam Dagostino with a double scoring drive. 64 and a bonus after 5. Matt Soucy with 1 mark this game so far. He'll fire on the head pin and he'll get a break of 8. Looked like a split for a second, leaves the 4 and the 7. Sam Dagostino on lane 5. To the left of the head pin, he drops a few. 4 to be exact. 68 after 5. Oh, Dr. Seuss connects with a 7, leaves the 4. Dagostino, he shaves a few off, leaves the 1 and the 8. So both bowlers are shooting for 10 boxes maximum. Soucy will take a 9. Dagostino, 1-8. 8, 9, or 10. Fires upon it, takes the head pin, leaves the 8 pin for a 9. That puts Sam Dagostino at 77 after 6 and Matt Soucy at 61 after 6 as we move on to our next bowlers. 3 of 5 in the roster slots. Chris Jones and Jeff Walsh coming up. Chris Jones on your left, Jeff Walsh on your right. Team Hingham in the green shirts, slightly darker than Academy 1's teal shirts. And on the webcam, they might kind of look like the same color, so I'm going to say left and right whenever I can. For accessibility purposes, Jeff Walsh will mix down 8 and split 8 and fill 8, leaving the 7 and the 10. There's a 9 fill for Chris Jones. Mr. Jeff Walsh on the 7 and the 10. Connects with a 7, a little bit too direct. Couldn't get a piece of wood to kick over. Jones on it for a spare on the single, and that was big in the head-to-head matchup. Walsh, he had a 7-10 split. It was more difficult, but he will pin it out for a 10 at the minimum and the maximum at the mum. Here's the single pin spare again for Chris Jones in case you missed it, silently assassinating the 7 pin. 57 and a bonus after 5 for Chris Jones and 50 after 5 for Jeff Walsh. Walsh, head pin, punches, 2 perfect, 4 drop spread eagle. Chris Jones to the left of the head pin, mixes down 7, fills 7, 1, 8, 9. Walsh on the spread eagle, he'll take the 4 and the 7 and leave everything else, leaving the rest of the roadkill down there. Excuse me, 1, 9, and 10 for Chris Jones, excuse me. Mr. Jones will leave the head pin. Walsh will take a 7, 57 and then the 6, and a 10 box for Chris Jones puts him at 74 after 6. Hingham 983, Academy 1 816. Hingham 338 in this game in game 2 of 3, and Academy 1 260.
Nico, you never distraction, by the way. Don't say that. You do a great job.
Coming up next is Craig Holbrook on your left and Cory Aleci on your right.
Zuri Media wants to know about your teammate. Why is Soucy bouncing, he says? Is he dropping the ball too soon?
He's a bouncy kind of dude. The ball will generally bounce if you land on the foul line, yes.
Years ago, it used to be a lob, a foul rather, years ago, many years ago.
A skip lob.
Yeah, skip lob, not anymore.
Yeah, it's a tough situation because.
Let me drop it for Craig Holbrook. How about that one?
Wow.
That's on a strike. That's $5. I love it.
That's unlikely to happen, but it did. Oh, but he almost spares that up. It'll take a nice 9 fill on his strike. Cory Aleci fills 8 on his strike.
You still would have to pay the $5 either way.
He sure does. Cory Aleci will take a 9 next. For 55 after 5, Craig Holbrook. On the 8 pin, he'll take a 10.
Nothing wrong with a 78 half.
Certainly not.
And the King had a 119 first. He's had a 152 high single this season in the Friday Night Pro League, 388 overall. And folks, we have passed the halfway point of the season. Thank you. Sam Dagostino put $10 for Holbrook's lemon drop, which is 5. He gave double. Thank you, Sam.
Cory Aleci puts down 9. And,
We've helped about 24 families, Steve, the last 3.5 years. I have to make no apologies. Lemon drop pool and about 4 dozen families on merchandise alone.
Wow. Cory Aleci with a nice quick spare.
65 in the ball through 6.
Holbrook wants to spare this up, leaves the 4 and the 10. Holbrook 3 marks, Cory Aleci 2 marks. Holbrook will take.
Denied the Nico highlight reel. How about that shot? 9.
A nice attempt.
87 through 6 in the second of 3.
Had the wrong score tower up there. Yeah, 87 for Holbrook, 65 in a bonus for Cory Aleci. And now let's put the the anchor bowlers up on the scoreboard. Jon Winchell has 3 marks. Brian Fuller Jr. has 2. Brian Fuller has an open mark. Hingham has 1 open mark overall as a team. Academy 1 has 2 open marks. Here's Fuller. And he'll put down 8 and fill 8. And a head pin shot for Jon Winchell. Let's see how this mix ends up. Leaves 9. Escapes the split stat. Fuller Jr. will spare that up. Sleeper pin is the tough one there, but he took it out no problem. Winchell's got a single pin opportunity here. Could go for a spare. The wood should go no problem.
Yeah, there you go.
Should. I said should. Didn't jinx it. I said should. He's left up there with the same.
And I teased Craig Holbrook. He put $5
Same
anyway
one.
for the lemon drop pool, so we get $15 out of 5. Pretty good. All in good fun, of course, for a great cause.
Actually, I'm going to have to fix one quick thing about Jon Winchell's.
David Lester calling out Craig Holbrook and lemon drop. Even the Kings get lemon drops. It is optional for those who get bent out of shape about it. Most people are good about it. Thank you very much to those who have and will continue.
There we go. I realized I forgot to fill a strike on Jon Winchell.
Hey,
He's at 78 after 5 and 66 in a bonus for Brian Fuller Jr.
And that's on, at least for lemon drop, Brian. 1. Ouch. Youch on the fill. 1.
Youch indeed.
At least it wasn't a lemon drop for Craig.
Certainly wasn't.
Good recovery there by Winchell.
Jon Winchell splits 8. 210.
That shows his first ball.
Fuller Jr. On the quarter Worcester recovery leaves the 4 and the 7. Jon Winchell on the 2 and the 10. Leaves the 10, pokes the 2 for a 9. Or no, not for a 9. No spare, that is. Fuller Jr. with a 10.
When you pay over $108,500 to Candlepin Families, I think we're doing a good thing. Candlepins number 4, cants.com. Donations via Venmo. You can also mail a check. Find the address on the website, candlepins number 4, cants.com. Checks made out to 3 words, Candlepins FOR, cancer, and not .com. Thank you very, very much. A 501c3 charity. Top of the order means a time for an update from Steve Kelly.
1040 to 872 is confirmed. Hingham Academy 1. Hingham currently 395 this game, up 79 over Academy 1's 316. Hingham in the total 1040 plus 168 over Academy 1's 872.
Now, who is Octo Chin 2? Reveal yourself, please.
I don't know. He has 8 chins, I guess. Octo. And he's the second.
I like Octopus's garden by the beat. I love it. So a strike.
Oh, yeah.
Dissipates the 2 and the 7. Baby split gone on a spare. That's 3 in a row. 2 spares of strike. Zappi at it again. 79 through 6, 89 plus 2 through 7 after leadoff string of 134. He's gunning for 400 tonight at this pace.
You might beat my 398. 1-7-10-6 for Justin Scali on ball 3 here.
Hitting well this string. No
Yes.
marks yet.
4 10 boxes in a row. Great on 10s, but not a lot of marks for Justin Scali.
Another
There's
10 right on cue.
his 5th 10 box in a row.
Pretty good. 66 through 7. You think eventually he'll break through.
Nice. I think Octo Chin too. I think I've been playing a lot of Splatoon 3 on the Nintendo Switch lately. I'm just thinking nothing but Splatoon right now.
I like that song, Octopus's Garden by the Beatles. I always liked that song.
Yeah. You'd like to be under the sea.
I wrote a bowling song about that actually on the podcast. I sang it on the podcast back in 8th grade, 7th grade.
Oh, my God.
A bowling song I wrote about Candlepin bowling. It's the theme from Octopus's Garden.
Mm-hmm.
True story.
Ringo Starr.
Yeah. 6 words long. Remember Weird Al?
Oh, yes.
That was Ringo Starr wrote that song, right? Originally? Right, Octopus Garden?
Yes, he did.
No, the ones I got my mind set. It was George Harrison. I got my mind set on you.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one's George Harrison.
And then Weird Al Yankovic on that Even Worse album.
Yes.
Did 6 words long. This song is just 6 words long. This song is just 6 words long. This song is just 6 words long. This song is six words long. Couldn't think of any lyrics.
He sure couldn't.
That was hilarious. Hilarious for sure.
It was funny. I never heard the original version of that song
Oh,
until
yeah.
many years later.
Oh, yeah.
10 boxes all around here.
Yeah. That's like you don't get the punchline sometimes to hear the original song.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll talk about Weird Al. Zappi on 9 on the strike, 98 through 7-10, 108 through 8, at it again. And just yet another 10 in the Paul Grant Special. Missed the second, make the third, but 6 10s in a row without a mark. Remarkable, 76 through 8. Hingham leads the string, big again. 1 first, big also. Dags, 2 left, correction, 4 left. The 3-6 in the right, 4-3-6-10, left to right. Matt Soucy trying to rally his team, get it closer somehow. Pulls right, gets 6. 1, 2, 8, hiding behind the 2, plus the 10 in the corner. Dagostino, what a shot. Oh, somehow the 6 doesn't go down all the way.
You are kidding me.
It got nudged. Wow.
I thought that was a goner.
Soucy, what a try, a little light. 8 and the 10 still there.
Nudges it.
Dags, a 9. 86 through 7, the second of 3. Week 18 of the Friday Night Pro League game of the week. Week 19 is here or at Metro next week. We'll find out Tuesday and Wednesday the latest. Either Metro hosting Shooters Pub, a 2-4 matchup coming tonight, or Academy 3, Academy 2 here at Academy Lanes, Haverhill, Mass. Pub 125. January 16, 2026 on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. And if Brett can't do it, I'll have to call Steve Kelly. We'll do it in a 3-ball spare again. We'll try to get to 2,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
That'd be something.
Soucy,
Dominoes delivers, strike.
There's the Soucy I know.
80 plus 2 through 8 for the former ACST champion. Atlantic Candlepin Single Store Class A, back then known as the Pro Division. Check mark right for Dagostino, unchecked, fair.
No problem.
96 in the ball through 8, here come the middle bowlers. The silent assassin, Chris Jones, 74 through 6. The Bulldozer, Jeff Walsh for Academy 1, 57 through 6 on Candlepin Bowling Network and 3-ball spare, both free to subscribe in high definition. Yeah, Octo-Chin wants the 2024 ICC Worlds. Check out the 2023 ICC Worlds. You will not believe that one either.
And you can also check out the 2025 ICC Worlds that we just bowled recently.
Octo-Chin, his name is Ben. Randomly discovered watching Candlepin 2 weeks ago, and it's better than most TV. First live stream, awesome.
Nice.
Yep, Candlepin is cool for any age. Check it out. Where do you live, by the way, Octo-Chin?
That's awesome.
Where do you live, Octo-Chin, too?
Ooh.
Don't say Antarctica.
Bowlers missed both their marks there.
Chris, a 9. 83 through 7. Walsh, a 10.
67. 6-7.
76 through 7.
Oh, it's 67.
Skovich says 66. We'll take that one.
Yeah. There it is. 6-7. 67.
Correction. Let's say, no, 66 plus 1.
You're no fun.
76 flipped around.
You got
6-7 is so dumb. I'm sorry. That is stupid.
You keep saying
it's like Who Let the Dogs Out. Who Let the Dogs Out? That was the #1 song. That's stupid.
You keep
dumb.
You keep saying you got to get the youth involved.
It's like MacArthur Park. Someone left the cake out in the rain. I don't think that I can take it because I took so long to bake it, and I'll never have that recipe again. Oh no!
See that?
It was #1 by 4 different artists. Crazy.
And
obviously a bunch of analogies in that song, and metaphors.
Weird Al parodied that one too. He called it Jurassic Park.
Yes.
Here's a 10 box for Chris Jones, and Jeff Walsh threw a spare, and I did catch it on the replay, so do check this out. Jeff Walsh on the 1, 2, and 7. Goodbye. While we were singing, Jeff Walsh was sparing.
You sing too, Steve?
I do. I am vocally trained. I've done a lot of musical theater. I've done a lot of choir stuff, just not lately.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, I did last show. It's been a while. Did Beauty and the Beast in 2019. Did Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. Did Fiddler on the Roof before. Did Evita.
Wow.
Did Fiddler on the Roof a second time. You know.
Did you know?
Yeah.
I listened my calling in elementary school in Salem, Mass. Growing up, I auditioned for a Halloween play. I was going to be the Warlock in Salem, Mass, my own town, and I got the part. I just read from the script once, and they liked it. And I got the part right away.
Nice.
It got canceled. Not enough people signed up for the play. I was so mad.
Oh no!
I missed my calling.
Ooh. Spare for Craig Holbrook all the while.
97 the ball through 7. Back to our action here.
Cory Aleci on a 7 drop and a 7 fill, misses the mark just narrowly, leaves the 5.
No more singing, no more plays.
We could try to fit it in when we can, no problem.
Aleci 7 to fill,
And
10 in the box.
And a 10 box.
82 through 7 in the middle string. It's all Hingham, the first string and the second. Killing it tonight.
And here's Craig Holbrook again on the 1-2-4. Watch this go.
They won the first 645 to 556. Not as hot this string.
Craig Holbrook on the follow-up. Ooh.
Avoids another lemon drop, darn. 6, 9, 10. 3 in the fill, 100 through 7. Aleci, beautiful ball for a strike. Hits the 6 behind. Throw the flag. Illegal block in the back. Strike.
The penalty is declined, resulting in the play as a first down.
92 plus 2 through 8. They picked up the flag.
I wasn't the Pharaoh and Joseph. I was one of the brothers. I was Zebulun.
I saw Debbie Gibson in that play, actually, Joseph.
Yeah. Great show.
She's a great singer also. She gets a lot of bad rap, like Tiffany, compared to Tiffany. She
Right.
did her own songs, her own production, everything. Much better talent. Got typecast. Tiffany just did all remakes, cover songs. 107 for Craig Holbrook after the 7. Anchors away. Steve Keller will wrap up the second string next with the update after these 2 boxes.
It could be 2 balls for all we know.
That's right. So it could be a 3-ball spare.
Jon Winchell, well, he tried.
4-7-10, a sea of wood. Ryan Fuller Jr. on the 28. 4-7-10 for Winchell. Try to spin it over. Double wood in the middle, 1 behind.
Zebulun and Gad brought the total to 9. Yes.
Winchell. Wow. What was wrong with that shot? It's like, what the heck?
I know.
Fuller missed right. All but number 1 and number 7.
He gave it his all.
Sorry, what's up with MacArthur Park?
It's melting in the dark. 10 for Winchell.
98 through 7, the second of 3. Fuller a 9. Fuller Jr., 86 through 7. I asked a guy who did a karaoke all the time in New Hampshire. He used to go every Thursday night for years, helping a guy with a setup. And I was like, what's up with that song? Oh, it's a bunch of metaphors. I said, it's dumb.
I'm afraid those things will harm me, but they sure don't act like Barney.
3-6, 4 left for Winchell. The silly sounds of Paul Grant and Steve Kelly.
Very silly.
Fuller pockets 8, 9. How about 10? He got it.
It's gone.
From behind. Throw the flag again. Strike. Cory did it, so Fuller does the same thing.
I got so excited I pressed all the wrong buttons.
96 plus 2 through 8. Winchell almost stole it.
I'll take it. Come
What
on.
up the lip could
Come
go.
on.
Hits it. No.
He tried. He tried. But he can get his 4th 10 box in a row here.
John takes it barely on the doink for a 10. 108 through 8, 2 box to go before the final string for each bowler. Steve Kelly with the update and the play-by-play.
We'll watch the strike replay real quick here for just for a quick second. There we go. There's a strike replay. Now it's time for the top of the roster, top of the score, top of the everything, top of the morning to you. Top of the score update. Hingham at 11:57, up by 180 in the lead. Academy won 977, and in the second game here, it's 5-12 for Hingham as of right now. Up by 91 to Academy one's 4-21. Here's Justin Scali.
Well, he's overdue for marks. 6 10s in a row after a 9-7 start.
Yeah, he's got those in the oven. just not taking them out of the oven.
Is it Easy Bake Oven?
I think so.
Remember those?
That little light bulb.
Oh, wow.
Right where it should have been.
Great try.
Maybe on the outside of the head pin rather than the inside pocket, but other than that, wouldn't have changed a thing about that shot.
This team, Academy 1, can cause some damage. They get in the top 8. Outside right now, looking in.
Zappi deflected away. Scali field goal will award him 8.
84 through 9.
10 for Zappi.
And that's a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. It's a good time for that since they're winning. 118 through 9.
93, that's not something.
And no PGS picture this time.
Nope.
I'm shut off. I'm shut off after 3 times.
I think you've had enough.
I know.
Oh, he was almost. Scali trying to get his due. He'll go markless in this game. Well, so far, unless he misses the single. Excuse me, getting ahead of myself.
You sound like me now.
Potentially markless.
Mouse in the future, brain in the past.
Okay. Thinking good thoughts for Justin Scali. Yeah. Here we go.
The pinning leads to a mark. 94 on the ball in the 10th. He's like, surprise, raise the flag.
94, and he can still get over 100.
Zappi trying to get to 128 after a 134 start. Outside chance of 400 still. His high this season, just 348. Justin's high, 439. Number 1 in the Friday Night Pro League. And we mentioned earlier that 171, second highest single so far.
8 for Zappi, 126.
Not bad. 260 through 2, a 130 average.
Scali looking to close out with a fill. Just wants to get over 100 at this point. Needs 6 to do it. There it is. There's 7. 101.
207 through 2.
And 260 through 2 for Zappi.
8 blocks to go before the final string. And now Academy 1 will try to get at least 2 points. Total in jeopardy, obviously, way down, big time.
Yeah, Hingham with a real powerhouse of everything. Like, let's talk about Hingham with 10 strikes, 30 spares, 23 tens, 63% perfect boxes. Compare that to Academy 1's 9 strikes, 17 spares, and 26 tens, a 52% perfect box percentage.
Amazing.
And a whole other slew of stats as well. 5 fill for Dagostino.
Soucy's on a strike, by the way. He has the 1 and the
Yes.
7. Dags up to 101 through 8. That's a Paul Grant shot, 8 in the strike, 88 through 8. 8's a not wild, you could say.
And a not.
Not quite to the 9. Good effort.
There's the 9. There's the 9 for Soucy.
97 through 9. Sam Dagostino 9, 110 through 9. 7 blocks to go in the middle string.
Yeah, it's and Hingham in particular, their fills. They have totaled 306 pins in fills alone compared to Academy 1's 160. Hingham is averaging 7.62 on each fill on average. Academy 1 is averaging 6.13 per fill on average. There's Matt Soucy on the head pin again.
So Kinspat Sue 636. Jimmy Webb wrote MacArthur's Park while in music college. It was part of an opera that he wrote. He got kicked out of school shortly afterwards. Maybe because of the lyrics?
I think so. The subject matter is a little dark if you look into it, yeah.
I mean, my bowling song is better than that. That was a parody song.
Yeah, the Weird Al one, not so much. Oh, Soucy. Missing these singles, man.
I've written several songs for children's songs in church, too. A few of them.
Oh. Well, no contest on the spare shots, I guess, on the singles for either bowler. Soucy will take a 9 and plays the wood, oddly enough.
Single pin, people say it's a tough shot to make. It's actually the highest percentage shot to make out of all the pins standing, between 68 and 72%. Stats by Candlepin will never compare to 51% for 2 and 3 pinners left up. Dags a Paul Grant special, missed the second, make the third. 10, 93 through 8 on Candlepin Bowling Network and 3-ball spare.
106 for Soucy, 120 for Dagostino. Dagostino 228 after 2, Soucy 216 after 2. A PGS.
Back to Steve.
Here's Jeff Walsh. He punches 2 on his spare. And a split of 8 for Chris Jones, 8 and 9 with Wood. Should help. Jeff Walsh, a complete trip to Worcester and back. Left side, right side.
How about center Worcester?
Ooh, Chris Jones, just a little bit low on that wood. Yeah, Walsh, congratulations. You've won a complete showcase showdown trip to Worcester, and why not the head pin for a nice
You win a
$5.
year supply of Turtle Wax, a lifetime supply of rice aroni, the San Francisco treat.
Congratulations, Jeff Walsh. That's the
second $5 he has tonight. A 5 in the second box, a 5 in the ninth. Welcome to Candlepin Bowling, 84 through 9 at a 121st.
Oh, and Chris Jones will take a 9 box.
102 through 9. He had a 138 first string to lead all bowlers. Actually, second to Craig Holbrook. The Jon Winchell's 146 rather. John had 146 with 6 marks in a row in the first to end it up. And John's at 108 through 8, the anchor bowler.
Walsh. Head pin, 8-9. 7 pin left standing. Jones to the left of the head pin. 1-7-10 TV shot coming up.
I call it the Augusta Main Special nowadays. Shout out to Mark and Smith, the carrier.
Yeah.
Great name for a bowling center.
There's a spare for Mr. Jeff Walsh on the single.
94 in a ball in the 10th.
TV shot for Chris Jones, right on the head pin. Too much on the head pin. It's known as the high-low jack of the TV shot. A 1-7-10 leave. WCPV Candlepin Bowling with Don Gillis, Channel 5. Look it up on YouTube. Jones, valiant effort, takes a 9, 111.
249 through 2.
214 through 2 for Walsh, plus a bonus. He's got one more ball to go.
Sam Dagostino, 108 and a 122nd, 228 through 2 for him.
1-3 pocket for Walsh. There'll be a nice cap off with 8.
He gets the Century Club 102 and room 222. Remember that TV show, Steve Kelly?
222.
With Clarence, Big Afro, and Karen Valentine, and Michael Constantino. Big show in the 70s and Saturday nights, I believe, room 222.
Now that one I am too young for, unfortunately. As I say, I got nothing on that one.
Matt Soucy, 106 second, he had 216 through 2.
Aleci's working on a strike here. Off to the right. He'll get another ball to finish off that fill.
Hingham a route so far, the first 2.
And Holbrook will take 5. You like jazz? A Cory right side. Aleci. Strike filled results in 8. 7-10.
100 through 8.
Cory down for Craig Holbrook.
Well, it's time for that first shot. Love the second. 117 the ball in the ninth.
9 box for Cory Aleci.
109 through 9. 3 box to go before the final string. And the K1 will try to get 2 points at least. Avoid the sweep.
Here's Craig Holbrook on that right side. Cory again on the 1-3 pocket on the inside. Took it no problem. Cory Aleci of Candlepin Corner. 6 drop, 4 horseman right.
1-3.5, you could say, 6-10.
Yeah, even slid a pin or 2.
Holbrook filling a spare in lane 5. Yes, Steve.
Holbrook 117 and head pin. 6 drop, looks like. Yeah, 6 fill.
Diamond right. 123 through 9 at a 119 first. Cory at a 108 first.
Oh, Cory Aleci off the target. Oh, Craig Holbrook defeats the diamond for a spare.
133 to ball in the 10th. Cory Aleci an 8, 117 second string. 225 through 2.
So this diamond shot for Craig Holbrook, 3-5-6-9, blows it up. And here's the follow-up fill for Craig Holbrook to close out this game. It'll be a 9, a nice 19 in the 10th for 142.
And 261 through 2. John Zappi, his teammate, has a 260. He's back.
He's back.
Don't let that 113 and change average fool you. He's getting better and better, healthier and healthier. And watch out for them in the playoffs. I'm sure they'll make the playoffs, more than likely, as usual.
Brian Fuller Jr. is on an open mark. He's on a strike. Starting now. Oh, God.
Just 4.
4 so far. Smooth ball by Winchell. Split of 8.
2 left, 6 right.
Nice 9 fill for Fuller.
Missed the option pin the 2 for the Big 20 potential. 5 of the Century Club through 8.
2-6 for Winchell.
Oh, what a shot for a spare.
Yeah.
Rightfully so. Fist pump. 118 the ball in the 9th. Nico highlight reel. That was pretty. I knew he had wood, but that's still not easy to make. Brian at 10. 115 through 9. Final box of the middle string.
115, 118 is confirmed. Here's that replay for Jon Winchell once again. Look at that fist bump. He liked that one. Fuller Jr. Ooh. Finding myself going ooh a lot lately. Some of these first balls. That is a split actually, because the head pin went down eventually. Big 17 in the 9th for Winchell.
125 through 9 after a 146 first. And now he's got the 2-4 and the 6 to right. Can he get this one to go?
Knowing Winchell, he's probably got a plan.
Not this time. This time 2 left, 6 right.
Everyone's got a plan until you get punched in the face. I think that was a Mike Tyson joke.
Fuller Jr. at 10. Brian 125 middle string. Winchell takes a 9. 134 second string. And what a night he's having so far. He's at 280 through 2.
End of the second game, 1278 Hingham, 1107 Academy 1. And it's 1279 actually, apparently.
Brian Fuller Jr. 125. He's at 237 through 2.
Oh, Zappi apparently at 127, so I will correct to match
that. So 261. I thought he had 260.
I'll correct to match them. So just for the sake of being correct.
So 634 to 551. Another thumping. They had 645 in the first. Did look like it that high this string. Strong finish. It's a handily win for total. Looks like here coming to the final string. John Zappi starts it off with 7. 3, 6, and a 10. Now it's 8 as the 3 gets clocked from behind on the blind side. 6-10 opportunity. Justin Scali pinning well tonight on the 3-9. Score does not show it. 106, 101. John has a 134 in the official 127 second. 261, a 139 for 400. For the first time this year, that'll help spare.
Nice shot by Jon Zappi. Likes to start his games out with spares.
Metro is going to beat Academy 2, 11:41, 10:73 late in that second. They'll be up 3 points to 1 on the road. We may see them next Friday night against Shooters or here, Academy 2 and Academy 3. Scali spoke too soon of 5. Already a 5-pin lead plus the ball for Hingham, looking for the sweep. See, we'll get those standings up here in just a moment. And before we sign off later on, too. It's all bunched up for the playoffs, especially 6 to 12, 7 to 12, especially. All one match behind each other coming in. Zappi pulls left for 7, not bad. 17 through 1 in the third and final string. 1-3 in the 7. Scali rolling, still rolling. 8.5. Wobbling 5, 7 left. T-shaped wood in front. A little bit angled T-shaped wood. Off-target T-shaped wood, you could say. A right side T-angle. Oh, what a try by Zappi. Denied. Just missed the 7. Not by much. Setting the pace for his team tonight. Scali trying to barrel through. Oh, Rob, tough break again. Can't believe it didn't go. Zappi takes the 10. His high singles 191, high triple 485, 750 twice in his great career. 27 through 2, Scali a 9, 14 through 2, and it's already a Baker's dozen lead in 2 blocks for Hingham. Yes, sometimes not great matches score-wise, but you see, like you said, Wayne Petty from Michigan, some great shooting.
Up next is Matt Soucy on your left and Sam Dagostino on your right.
You see in the Worlds, you see a lot of large lopsided wins in the Worlds also as well in the playoffs for some reason.
Yeah, it happens. Sometimes a team lays an egg. You fly together, you sink together.
Sam Dagostino in the second spot on the right side of the 1, 7, not bad. Even more, 8, 1 on the 9.
Not bad.
It could have been even worse, Weird Al Yankovic would say.
Could be, could be.
Not bad, even worse. Soucy on the right side, he gets a break of 6. Middle diamond, 1 middle, 2 left, 3 right. The 5 is the king,
Not
behind
bad.
the 1.
Not bad for hitting the 6-10.
Dagostino trying to cash in. Got it with the wood. They got several breaks tonight. 10 on the ball to start his final string. Soucy missed number 1 and number 2.
Come on, boys, come on.
Jeff trying to rally his team. Getting humbled so far tonight. Soucy an 8, 2 8s. Correction, 8 through 1 make it. 8 through 1. Now in the second box, third string.
Here's D'Agostino's spare again in case you missed on the 1 and the 9. Actually missed the 1 entirely, but the wood took care of the rest.
Academy just 22 through 3, 37 in the ball. For Hingham, D'Agostino crosses over. 3-quarter picket fence, left to right, 7, 9, 10. 4 pieces on the deck.
Soucy.
7 left, 6 right. I beat you to it.
Your favorite shot.
I'm not saying the opposite.
7
7 and 6.
7.
Get you young guys, get you young guys. Dagostino like John Zappi, 17 through 1, 7 6. Let's reverse the trend. I love it.
Skibbity 6-7.
How about 8 6 7 5 3 0 9?
There's a 6-7 in there.
Oh, what a try by Dags. Just missed a 7 for 2 in a row. That was pretty good.
Nice bid. All right, Soucy, do something funny here. You have the opportunity to do something really funny right now.
Soucy missed.
Why are you not funny?
8 beep 7 5 3 0 9. 8 beep 7 5 3.
Beep. Call was dropped.
Dagostino 10, like Zappi, spare 7 10.
Oh, there it is.
27. Matt, a Paul Grant special.
That's a 6-7 Paul Grant special.
Missed the second, make the third. 7 6. 18 through 2.
That's a 6-7 PGS.
7 6.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Riverwalk Roll-Off start tomorrow, 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. Register Candlepins number 4, Cants.com, open scratch roll-offs at Riverwalk Lanes, Amesbury, Mass. Check it out.
And also check out No Questions Asked, the Candlepins for Cancer documentary airing at Perry Harlow Media on Facebook and YouTube on January 18th, 2026 at 7 p.m.
Thank you, Scott Perry, for doing that great job. Haven't seen it yet. It's just a blur. You do those interviews live. You just feel like dreaming. I'm in a real television studio.
And I think that's kind of the point, right? They kind of want to catch you off guard.
Yeah.
Just get some gold sound bites.
Yeah.
No preparation.
Yeah. Just the facts report. 4-7-10. Try to give it a ride for the Silent Assassin. Can't get to the East Coast. Flight delayed.
Got blocked by wood.
Walsh 1 of the 10. That won't go either.
Wow.
Bad weather on the East Coast.
Wild.
Not there for Jones, a 9. How about Jeff Walsh's picture is still on the screen? The only one.
I know. I don't know how they got that down there. There are cameras on those little tablets.
Takes 9 also. Hingham the early lead after 2 huge, monstrous wins in the first and second.
Yep.
There's the documentary right there.
Yeah, for the gentleman asking, it's 7 p.m. on the 18th of January, 2026. No Questions Asked. Perry Harlow Media on Facebook and YouTube.
Same thing with Jones, 4-7-10, instant replay. Better wood this time. The Bulldozer, 1-2-4-7. The post is the 10. Second box, third string, Academy Lanes, Pub 125, Haverhill, Massachusetts. Jones won't go again. Wow.
Ball's going in the right place.
Walsh, nice try. The 7 being stubbed on the mirror side. Wow.
Nice outside shot on the head pin. That's how you should play it.
Chris, a 9, 2 9s to stop the third. Frustrated. Just laughs it off. Great guy, though. Class act. Whole team, year in, year out. Classiest team maybe the classiest team of all time. Maria Subs, the world team. People say probably the most classiest team of all time. Good case for that. Soucy, a 10, 19 through 2. Let's get an update from Steve Kelly.
Yeah, so again, it's the Beat the Streamer Challenge tonight. I threw a 398 last night. 134, 144, 120 is the benchmark for all of our bowlers to beat the streamer. So that's my scores. Currently, we're at 288 for Zappi, 221 for Scali, 255 for Dagostino, 234 for Soucy, 267 for Jones, and 241 for Walsh. And the other 4 bowlers have not caught up to them just yet.
Or at least a lemon drop $1 for Candlepin. It should be $5 in the first box. You can't fail a mark.
I know, right?
Jeff Walsh, put it in for him.
Well, Cory Aleci is not currently on a mark.
The King missed the 3, the object pin. Greg, I mentioned they came to your house for the interview. Scott Perry did. Hope you're feeling better, Greg. Hope to see you next week. At Metro Bowl, preferably if we can, against Shooters Pub, a visiting team, Shooters Pub at Metro, Peabody, Mass, or here at Academy Lanes, Pub 125, Academy 2, Academy 3, week 19 of 35.
10 Holbrook, 10 Aleci.
Steve Kelly calls boxes 3 and 4, 7 and 8. If you're nice to me, I'll let you do 9 and 10 also.
Maybe.
Because you're at the 1,000 subscriber mark tonight, so I'll probably give you the last couple too.
Yeah, exactly. There was a lemon drop, so a reminder of the lemon drop situation. Headpin shot.
Back with 9, 4 pin left up.
Inverse lemon drop.
Let's see, look at this one. 2, 4, 7 right side, 6 right, 9 left. Unbelievable.
Would you look at that?
Take a look at that.
As Chris Bover would say, would you look at that?
Holbrook spare. 20 in the ball through 2 in the final string of the match. Aleci, what a try. Leads with a 6. Check out Candlepin Corner on YouTube. Free to subscribe also, as well as 3-ball spin. The 1,000 subscribe mark tonight. And Candlepin Bowling Network over 5,500 videos, almost 5,600 in climbing. Thank you very much. We cover all the class of bowls all the time, everywhere. And believe me, I know everywhere. Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Free to subscribe as well.
And not
2,500 videos.
And not to diminish Candlepin Corner either. They're actually somewhat close to 1,000 themselves. They're in like the 800s, I think.
We got about 60 that Candlepin Corner Christmas Classic I saw that day.
Yeah, so we got to work on Candlepin Corner next to get to 1,000.
I only mentioned a million times on December 20th, so.
Yeah.
Cory Aleci 210. So now here they got ankle bowlers. Jon Winchell having a fine night for sure. All he's done so far, a 146 and a 134.
Split for Winchell, 7-8.
120 for a 400.
Full half Worcester left.
His high series this year, just 377, 148 high single. Hard to believe. Full of punch in the half Worcester once again. 78. Oh, what a shot for a spinning spare for Winchell. The face says it all. Nico highlight reel.
Cue shot.
10 of the ball through 1. Bruce will hit wood, but still, you have to read it well and hit perfectly.
You had wood.
Full of chopper at the 6. Youch, a 5. Unbelievable. 5 through 1. And it's already a 26 pin lead for Hingham in the first 2 boxes.
Yeah, you gotta have wood playing skills. You gotta bow hunting skills, wood playing skills, computer hacking skills. They only like you if you have skills.
Winchell right side, 6.5, 8 hobbles behind the 2, 1, 2, 4 in front, 16 through 1 in the third. Looking for the sweep. Full of check mark right, left, right, the 5, the 3, the 6, the 10. Trying to go back to back, way off.
Nope.
1, 2 in the 8, still there. Fuller Jr. the wood, missed left, got the 5 out of the way. Dealing with a 3, 6, 10. Can't make up that 5 box. So they have 2 5 box already in this string. Unusual. Happens to the best.
Quite.
That's Candlepin Bowling. Winchell grabs 2 the unconventional way. That was a slow motion half Worcester. That was a weird one, wasn't it?
That was really, yeah, he just kind of grazed it a little bit.
9:25 through 2 full and 8, just 13 through 2. Time for an update. Then the play-by-play with Steve Kelly.
In the third game, Hingham's at 117 combined, up by 33 over Academy 184. There's only one open mark, and it's on Hingham, and it's on Craig Holbrook with a spare. 1396 for Hingham, plus 205 to Academy 1's 1191. Currently, Hingham is blowing out Academy 1. I don't like to use that term often, but that's currently what it is. Here's Justin Scali. And Scali drops 6. Paul, you had a gracious contribution from Cory Aleci while you were gone into the bucket. So
You put a buck in?
he did.
Thank you, Cory.
More than that, I think.
Thank you, Cory. $1.
Okay. Okay, just one.
Just $1. Hey, it helps. We've helped 24 families or so in the last 3.5 years. I make no apologies. The Lemon Drop Pool alone. A fun way up a great cause. Beats a swear jar.
The swear jar.
A swear jar. A jar. I swear. It's not a swear jar.
Scali just having some rough time with his aim in particular.
These are good boxes, though. A lot of 10s tonight. A lot of 9s and 10s. Just not getting a lot of marks.
And a 10 for Zappi.
Update from the second string. Academy 2 and Metro. Metro wins it 647 to 555. They're 3-1, a commanding lead in total. They tied the first 546 apiece. Second string, Al Kessick, the Iceman, 132. Nate Lees, 147. And Keith Beaupre, the Tsunami, 144. He won the Riverwalk Rollouts last year as a 5th seed. They start tomorrow, 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock.
Scali missed the head pin, but he got a split out of it, leaving the 9 and the 10 eventually.
Now, an oddity for Academy 2, Joe Smith won with a 117 in the first to lead his team. The second string, he had a 120 to lead his team. Jim Boy had a 117. So 237 through 2, the leader for Academy 2, down 3-1 to Metro.
Scali getting ripped off.
We'll see one of those, either those two teams next Friday night, here or at Metro in PPD Mass, pending a streamer.
Scali, a complete trip to Worcester. Congratulations, John Scali. You are the next contestant on Worcester. Your true love is not from Worcester, Mass, as the meme says. There is a PGS for Mr. Justin Scali all the while. See, he can do it. Paul Grant special right there. And a nice out for Mr. Zappi, an $8. That is 45 after 4 for Zappi, 31 after 4 for Scali.
Let's pause 21.9 and 11/10 seconds for station ID from Steve Kelly.
Oh, God, you're killing me. We are Candlepin Bowling Network and 3-Ball Spare, and this is the Friday Night Pro League you're watching. We are in Haverhill, Massachusetts at Academy Lanes. It is Hingham versus Academy 1 this evening in the third game of 3.
Oh, another lemon drop, $1 for Candlepins for Cancer. Love it.
Another one.
We've raised $17 tonight.
Wild. And there's a strike for Sam Dagostino.
Bombs away, baby. Get your shirts River Stream Live, made by Kim Baker. $10 for each shirt for $25. Small to 2X goes to the charity. Plus size is $30 and up. Get them River Stream Live, or you can put your Cancer shirts as well.
And I know, there's a nice $10 from Matt Soucy coming out of that with pride. And I know I talked with her in person here, but I owe Tricia D'Agostino a slight apology. I know she was commenting on the photo I found for her husband, and she said, really, you picked that one? And I said, sorry, it was the best one I could find. And
it's okay, you picked a bad one of me the first time, too.
Yeah, I know. I tend to pick bad photos of people. I'm sorry.
Good thing you're not a photographer, huh?
It's only what I can find. It's only what I can find.
Yeah, we didn't have a camera growing up. They were hard to get back then. There were those Kodak Instamatic cameras back then. Never had one growing up.
I had a few of those disposable ones in the 90s. You know, they were okay.
I hate disposable razors. It's like even with one shade, they cut your face apart. You know?
Right.
You should call it slit throat razors.
Well, luckily, I wasn't trying to shave with a camera, so.
No kidding when they could say close shave.
D'Agostino for a strike fill. At least 7.
Oh, look at that comeback! Wow.
Nice.
What a shot for a spare the hard way.
What a
offensive rebound.
Beauty.
Good for him. 28 of all through 3 in the third.
Soucy 8. I think I got it on replay. Oh, yeah. Beautiful wood action there. Chris Jones and Jeff Walsh coming up next. But Jeff Walsh on your right, Chris Jones on your left. Chris Jones of Hingham, Jeff Walsh of Academy 1.
We'll talk to the winning team, Hingham, before we sign off later on. Probably talk to Craig Holbrook or Jon Winchell or both. Maybe John Zappi, too, since he's retired. Maybe we'll talk to John Zappi. We'll see. Maybe all 3. We'll see.
Walsh puts down 5. Jones 6. Both missing the head pin. There's a spare for Mr. Jeff Walsh.
$20 from Kinpatsu 6366. Thank you very much for donating. Was that your network or Candlepin Bowling Network?
I have no
Candlepin
idea.
Bowling Network. Thank you very much for the donation.
I have no clue what that is. There's a 9-box for Chris Jones.
Nico giving you some grief here, making fun of your relatives, calling the wrong names. Hey, I always say Jesus called Simon Peter and Saul Paul. We're good company.
Spare by Jeff Walsh right there. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what he's talking about there. Gonna try to focus on the match.
Walsh 5 down, 5 to go. Back to Steve.
Ooh,
another one falls actually.
6 fill for Walsh.
One more fell down. Up to 35 through 3 in the final string of the match. Week 18 to 35.
Ooh, Walsh will cut a
Missed
few
by
more
much.
out the back.
That was close.
Oh, nice. Nice mark there for Chris Jones. 3 9s and a spare.
37 the ball, 3-4 for the silent assassin. Out of Webster Timberlane's Lucy's Pizza Bar in Abington, Mass. Home of the must-have delicious chocolate chip cookie pizza. Have you tried that, Steve?
No, not
You
yet.
got to try it. It's awesome. John Pumphrey's place. He enters his daughter Lucy.
I've had a chocolate chip cookie pizza, just not that one.
That one is awesome.
Oh, yeah.
It's just $12.99. Tax and tip not included.
Certainly.
South Shore, Massachusetts. Really great job. John Pumphrey's done there since taking over a few years ago. Put a lot of money in that plate. A lot of money into that place. Craig Holbrook's on his spare. Steve Kelly back on the play-by-play. Holbrook adds 9. Steve Ketchum on the scoreboard. 29
Yes.
through 2.
Holbrook
Aleci's spare.
Oh,
2
yeah.
10s a spare.
Oh, yeah.
30 in the ball through 3. Holbrook another one. Missed it. Well, he's not happy with that one. He's got such high standards. Still bowling at a premium level in his 60s. Still hang with the best. And that is a Paul Grant special.
Oh,
Missed the
boy.
second, make the third. Not a good time for that. For the Hall of Famer at 10.
It happens to the best of us for sure.
39 through 3. Put a buck in, Craig.
He knows where to find us. He said hi to both of us. He knows we're here.
Aleci 7, 8. 1 in the 8. On the spare, 38 through 3. Holbrook. Left side 5, 8 and back. 1, 3, 6, 10 in front. Steve, let me know when you're ready to take over. I don't want to step in your
You
shoes.
got it. Corey Aleci will drop 8 on his spare fill. Late falling pin.
Oh, the ball right by the 8. That was close.
Update his fill marker to be 8 from 7. Cleary right side for Craig Holbrook.
Now Steve Kelly is back on track. Holbrook's team on the left trying to get a sweep. They're up right now on this string. Big. Still manageable. Academy want to get caught up with at least 2 points. Cannot get total.
10 for Aleci, 48 after 4. Craig Holbrook, 10, 49 after 4.
Officially 48 through 4, it says. He had 9 last box.
Should be.
Did he have a Paul Grant special in that one? That should be a 10,
no.
wasn't it? Was it a 9?
Hold on, we'll wait for them to update it, and I'll give you the update in just a moment. I'll let you know as soon as I know more. All the while, it is half Worcester for Brian Fuller Jr.
It was a 10 for Holbrook. I thought so. Scoreboard was haunted. I told him to put a buck in.
There we go. Now, now it's updated. There we go. It just took a little while. Heck yeah.
Yeah, I used to call it Dallas Brothers Dino. I used to get Alex and Dino mixed up for several months before I finally got the names right. Takes a while sometimes. I still get names mixed up once in a while.
Yini Yayuya. It is to laugh.
Cover a
in
lot
Greek.
of bowlers.
10 for Winchell, 9 for Fuller. Be facing off against 2 of the Dellis brothers next week in New England Knockout. Myself and Paul Mativier versus Dimitri Dellis and Dino Dellis
Where's
at
that?
Riverwalk Lanes, 7 o'clock on Thursday.
Are you streaming that?
One question mark on that. I think so.
This Thursday, the 15th?
Whatever the next Thursday is, yes.
If you want to cover it, I'm free. If you want to cover it, let me know.
I believe they were going to ask you. I'm not entirely sure if they have yet. But
I'm available if you want. The 15th,
yeah.
you got it.
I'm doing a new thing where if
7 o'clock?
I'm doing a new thing where if I'm bowling, I'm not bringing my streaming rig. I'll bring an iPad at most, but other than that, I learned last year it was just a little bit too much.
I have to say, I got to go to the dentist that day. A dentist? We're cleaning that day, but it's 2 o'clock. Or 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
So plenty of time.
It's no worries. I'm actually going to be streaming a match at Lakeside.
Is that the quarterfinals, the third round quarterfinals?
No, just round 2.
Oh, round 2. You got way behind.
Yeah, it was it was just with the holidays and stuff. We just couldn't make it work. So yeah, we're still in round 2. Anyways, your unofficial total right now is 15-12 to 1297. Hingham versus Academy 1 as of right now.
Well, you know what? Since you did make it 1,000 subscribers, you're going to call the next 2 boxes again if you'd like. Plus, you got behind a little bit there if you'd like.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, just a little bit going on all at once. John Zappi splits 7, and Scali takes 8.
I can jump in anytime you need me. Let me know.
Yeah, no worries. No, I was just checking a score because it looks like 32 to 45. Fuller Jr. appears to have 32 after 4, so I'll have to go back and figure that out.
Who's your teammate for the New England knockout, by the way?
Paul Mativier.
Oh, he's a good, very good bowler.
Paul Mativier has been getting better and better as of late too, so I'm happy to have him. Happy to have him aboard.
Big bowler in 1999 at 202 or so that night.
There's a 10 for Zappi. Scali on a 9 or a 10. And a 10 for Scali.
Is it Alex or Dino you're bowling with?
It's Dino and Dimitri.
Dimitri's the better brother Wells bowler.
The better brother ball.
Second inning will come up later this year.
The BBB, the Better Business Bureau, Better Brother Bowler.
The 5 Bs.
All Bs. Zappi. Drops 8.
That
6-10.
fundraiser raised $500 for Candlepin for Cancer. The Dallas brothers all put $100 each, and Scott Perry put $150. Alex Patton $500, and that up pre-match before that too.
Scali with a really annoying leave of 4, 5, 6, 10. Ugh.
That was July 6, 2025 on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. The Better Brother Bowl is Butwell's Bowl.
Oh, and Zappi gets robbed on the spare attempt.
It's booked in my calendar.
Oh, yes! Redemption for Justin Scali. Oh, that was a beauty of a spare, and I was not expecting that to ever go. Oh, and that's just great for Justin Scali, who's just been really just on the wrong side of a bunch of bad shots so far. Watch this. Look at this, Justin Scali. He sweeps the wood on the 4, 5, 6, 10. And he turns around and takes a bow. Beautiful.
So that's at Riverwalk, you said Thursday, 7 o'clock, January 15th?
Yes, whatever this coming Thursday is. Okay. Barring no disasters. But right now, we appear to be in agreement to have that match. I'm streaming a match at Lakeside earlier that afternoon, so don't know what he's talking about. Dagostino takes 8 on his spare fill. Soucy will leave the 6. Dagostino misses his mark. Soucy misses his mark as well. They both have the 6 pin to shoot at for a 10 box. Dagostino leaves the 6 for a 9. Soucy for the 6 for a 9 or 10. He'll take a 9 as well. $74 after 5 for Dagostino, 45 after 5 for Soucy. After 5 boxes, excuse me. Dagostino with 3 marks and a 10 and a 9. Showing us how it's done. Representing Hingham, he drops 9. Leaves the 5 pin. And 2 down for Soucy.
Nico, I've done over 1,000 matches easily, not 900. That's what you found.
Dagostino for the 5 for the spare, and he's got it.
Sorry, Nico. A lot of matches were missed. Some were lost. Some were fell apart, but some were carried over after 30 days. Well over 1,000 matches already.
Soucy's got a working box. 1-8-6-10.
We're in the final string of the match.
6 for Soucy.
Just 51 through 6. Dagostino, fine string, 84 and a ball through 6. What a nice replacement for Bob Wickham, having surgery soon on his foot.
I do have a score correction for Jeff Walsh. He's at 43 after 4, not 44. Got to figure that out. Looks like he had an 8 and not a 9 in the 4th, so I will correct that to match them.
Chris Jones high this season, 158. High triple, 385.
Chris Jones will split 7.
Perhaps a chance to beat that with a big string.
Walsh on the head pin.
4-4-4, 44 through 4 here in the 3rd. Walsh looking for a mark. Got a spare 6 in the 3rd. Trying to get one here in the 5th. Jones can't get to the 10. Walsh gets it barely for a spare. 53 and a ball through 5. Second mark the last 3. Trying to pull out the string. They're down big here in the 3rd. Trying to win at least 2 points. Jones at 10, 54 at the half, as we're at the halfway point of the final string of the match, week 18 of 35. Next week, Metro Bowl hosting Shooters Sports Pub, or here at Academy Lanes, Academy 2, on the road in their home house against Academy 3. One of those 2 matches, either way, 7:30 live on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. 1-2-4 for Walsh. Back to Steve.
Walsh fills with 7 on a spare.
60 half.
3 drop for Chris Jones, off to the right of the head pin this time around. He's the 1, the 2, and the 9.
When you've already called more matches than Don Gillis officially right now. 5 and 12 in the 24-25 season alone.
10 box for Chris Jones, cleaning that up rather nicely. 2 10 boxes in a row for 64 and 6. Jeff Walsh, after a big 17 in the 5th, he'll take a 9 for 69 in 6.
3-ball spare, now hitting the 1,000 subscriber mark. Congratulations, Steve Kelly.
Thank you.
Over 5,500 and climbing on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. Also free to subscribe.
And it appears they gave Jeff Walsh an 8 instead of a 9. I don't know if that's correct or not, but
Joe, was that 9? So it was a 9. They'll fix that.
Okay.
So 69 through 6 officially. Looking out for our bowlers. Cory 178, Craig Holbrook 1367 left. Trying to kick it over. Missed right. Steve Kelly doing a great job on the scoreboard and the technology. What a setup you have. You and Greg Guyard, great setups.
Craig Holbrook leads the 1 and the 7, and then the 1-7-8 for Mr. Aleci, and it's gone. Spares it up.
Perfect string.
Perfect string, yeah. And
58 ball through 5.
Craig Holbrook is also perfect. Will he still stay perfect?
Oh, the 7 got a breeze. The Haverhill line late for the 10 box.
Craig Holbrook's perfect string falls with that 9 box for 58 after 5. Cory Aleci, 58 and a bonus after 5.
Haverhill line here in Bradford, always late, it seems. 58 at the half. Hingham has the lead, 315 to 261. 54-pin lead. They've won each of the first 2 handily. There's a 9 drop, almost a 10.
Kind of a Julian, kind of not. He wasn't on the head pin. Cory Aleci will fill with 6. Yeah. Single pin layup for Craig Holbrook. I'm sure it's going to go, and yep, there it is. No problem.
68 in the ball through 6. Craig's 152 high single this season, 388 high 3.
1367 for Cory Aleci for a spare. Take the 3. The 3 goes.
He has a 402, is only 400 this season, has a 150 high single the first 17 weeks of the season. 74 in the ball through 6. Craig, 68 in the ball through 6. Anchors away. Jon Winchell, 45 in the ball through 4. Has a chance for a 600. A 400. It's only 3 strings ball, not ACSD 5 strings.
That would be crazy.
Wouldn't it be 600 3? Be nice, wouldn't it? That'd be a world record.
You'd have to throw like at least like 200-300s or.
So a 3-string match, Mark Rich, the world record holder, corner of Riverwalk Lanes, Amesbury, Mass. One of the Candlepin against the roll-offs, 1 and 4 o'clock tomorrow and Sunday.
Fuller.
Chris Sargent at 5:30 for a 5-string match. The first 3 got a 5:30. So he has a world record for 3 strings in a 5-string match.
Winchell fills with 6, 4 horsemen right side. 1-3-6-10. Winchell misses the head pin, leaves the head pin.
6 fill gave him 51 through 4.
Fuller Jr. leads the 1 and the 6.
Struggle bus here out of the gate in the third. Trying to get to 42 at the half.
Winchell pins it out for a 10. And Fuller will take a 9 for 41 after 5. I am announcing a score up correction for Fuller Jr. I had a 9 in the 4th for him. He has a 10 in the 4th, actually, so he's at 41 after 5. Winchell's at 61 after 5. Here comes Jon Winchell. Look out, there's a strike. He's got it. And Fuller Jr. with a follow-up on the 1-2 pocket. Will he do the same thing? Not quite. He'll split 8-5-10. Jon Winchell 71 and a bonus after 6. Fuller Jr. looking for his first mark, and that ain't going to be it. Leaving the 5 and the 10.
Steve will call the next 2 boxes again. Celebrating his 1,000 plus subscribers tonight. Please help out continue that trend. 3 balls spare, free to subscribe on YouTube as well as Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Tell your friends and family as well.
Here's your score update at the top of the roster. It's 351 in the 3rd game for Hingham, up by 57 to Academy One's 294, and in the total, Hingham is at 1630, up by 229 to Academy One's 1401. It's currently Hingham's night. They have taken everything so far up to this point. Here's Mr. Scali filling with 5, splitting with 5. John Zappi up next.
John, 135 high single coming into today. Has a 134 and a 127. High series just 348. He'll eclipse that tonight for sure.
Zappi leads the 1-2-10. Scali, will he get a double mark? He'll leave the 7. He made a good bid for it. Couldn't quite make it go. Zappi leads the 10. And Scali on the 7. Here it goes. It's gone. 66 in 6 for Scali. In 7, excuse me. 66 and 7. There's a 6-7 in there somewhere. There's a 9 for John Zappi all the while for 64 and 7. 73 and 7. Oh my God.
Jury, strike that record from the comment, please.
My ability to read numbers is gone. Trust what's on the screen, don't trust what I say. Here's Scali on lane 6. 2 down, half Worcester right side. 3 and 9 punched. Here's Zappi. It's Zappi hour, but he'll miss the head pin and he'll take only a few out, leaving the 1-2-5, 7 and 9.
Last season, the Friday Night Pro League, retiring at the end of the season.
Going out with a bang, hopefully.
What a great career he's had. He's obviously not himself the last few years. Injuries have lowered his score the last few years, but boy, still competes. Class act.
Zappi, ooh, he'll take a 6.
And alternate every other year with Dave Barber, and somebody else next year obviously will rotate with Dave Barber, the Friday Night President. Every 2 years they switch.
Scali will take a 7. 69 and 8 for Zappi. 79 and 8 for Zappi. 73 and 8 for Justin Scali.
Zappi's got that ball to go,
Oops,
actually.
sorry, one more ball.
And you got it right.
Hey!
Your muscle in the future, your brain's in the past. You hang out with me too much.
I'm psychic. I have, I have ESPN. That's a Mean Girls joke, for those who know.
It's a pleasure covering all the matches over the years. And great to work with people like you, Steve Kelly, Greg Guyard, Bob Lee, and so many others.
Oh, my goodness. Here we go. Matt Soucy leads off. My world's teammate.
Still's a doll for lemon drop, by the way. Make sure you remind him.
Drop 7, 1, 2, 4.
I'll have you talk to him, okay? Oh, you put it in for him.
Oh, fine. Yeah, send me.
Yeah, send you.
Send me to deliver the bad news. Soucy for a spare. Oh.
I try to read the body language first.
Wide right.
Sam Dagostino have a great string. Just 2 in the fill, though. 86 through 6, still good.
Soucy will take an 8. He's at 59 after 7.
Tough season for him continues. A lot better he's showing.
We got a pin out of play.
He doesn't bowl any leagues, so sometimes it's tough to be in great shape bowling-wise when you're only bowling once a week. But he's so talented, so explosive, so dangerous. He had a triple strike in the ACST championship match here at Academy Lanes a few years ago, winning that title.
I know he's been battling some injuries as of late.
Yes, he has.
And I know it's the whole thing with, and I know the injury he has because I've had this similar one, and it's not fun, I can tell you that.
I miss bowling. I wish I could bowl. I just can't throw the ball. It hurts. Throw the ball.
All right, that's 94 for Dagostino and 59 for Soucy.
But I enjoy doing this. It's been a lot of fun. I never thought I'd be doing this, but this has been fun.
That's good. If you're getting fun out of it, then that's what matters.
Sometimes it doesn't feel that way. But most of the bowlers are pretty good about it. Appreciate that. So many generous bowls as well for Candlepin for Cancer. That special coming out January 18th. Scott Perry Media Productions, Macon Harlow.
Do check that out.
Perry Harlow Media Productions on Facebook and YouTube, January 18th, 7 o'clock. Making the debut. Candlepin for Cancer documentary called No Questions Asked.
Ooh, and Soucy will miss the objects for the spare shot, leaving the 1 and the 10.
No marks and 8 boxes in the third.
3, 4, 6, 10 for Dagostino. He'll take the right 3 pins and leave the 4. Nine for Soucy.
Just 68 through 8. Dags at 10, 104 through 8 here in the final string of the match. It's all Hingham all night long. It continues here in the third. Can Academy 1 get some life and pull out 2 points to avoid the sweep? And a dogfight in the top 8. We mentioned earlier in the broadcast, 8 points separate 7 to 12 coming into today. And there's been a lot of parity this year, unlike other years we've seen. Academy 3 points out of 8th coming in, 5 out of 7th, but not tonight, going their way. Back to Steve Kelly.
Jeff Walsh will split the 7 and 10 on the first ball, 7-10 split. And on the head pin for Chris Jones, he'll leave the 6 and the 10. A lot of wood for Jeff Walsh in the 7-10, and a lot of wood for Chris Jones, actually, for that matter. So these spares could go.
Is that stat in their screen at home, by the way? The box is 1. They can see that in their screen at home?
That means head-to-head. So
Right.
say someone throws a 9.
No,
and then
can they see that? The viewers see it right now on the screen?
Yep, what you see is what they see.
75 boxes 1 to 37. That is stunning.
Spare for Chris Jones. Yes. Yeah, and it's a little lopsided this evening. Hingham has really been pulling ahead there in that stat in particular. That kind of represents, like, in the moment, like when you're bowling your opponent, like how much are you getting beat by your opponent, whether it's psychologically and purely by the numbers in box per box. Yeah, obviously Hingham tonight, 75 boxes won over Academy 1's 37 as of right now. That's a lot.
Academy 1 very feisty, very competitive all year round. Not their night tonight for sure. That's bowling. How you bounce back is the key.
Yeah, I won't ever forget like what John Blaze said. He said in Worlds, he said, forget about getting marks, forget about getting like high scores, just think about what your opponent, try to beat your opponent in every box. And if you get a 9 box and your opponent gets like a 4 box, then guess what? You profited 5. That's basically the equivalent of a mark. And that's just something you just got to keep in your head. Like, you don't have to bowl incredible. You don't have to always shoot for the stars. Just win the game, you know? It's like what Mike McDaniel of the Miami Dolphins says. To win the game, you got to win the effing game, you know?
He lost his job.
And he lost his job. But we won't talk about that. That was for different reasons. That was probably because of John Harbaugh-related reasons. But we won't talk about those.
It's also because of Tua.
Yeah, but think about the core message there. To win the game, you know, you got to win the effing game. Beep. Mike McDaniel's a younger NFL head coach.
So lineup for next week: Xers at Riverwalk, Academy 2 at Academy 3, a potential match for us here on CBN. Millis at Lafayette, Shooters at Metro, the other potential match for us. Academy 1 at Central 1, Central 3 at Hingham.
Craig Holbrook with a rough 3 fill.
That'd be a good match next week, Central 3 at Hingham.
7 fill for Cory Aleci on the follow-up. He leaves the 3 pin.
That's a South Shore Country Club. Tough for Wi-Fi. That's why I don't go there. We have to get Hingham on the road.
It's also like a bajillion-hour drive.
I know.
Ooh, spare for Craig Holbrook. Nice redemption
I know
there.
about all those cajillion-hour rides.
Yeah, well, particularly from where I live, yeah, that's a hike. That's a very long hike. That's almost like driving.
What do you go to Maine?
It's almost
Western
like
Mass.
Yeah, that too. It's almost like driving to Cape Cod, almost driving to South Shore Country Club.
3-hour drive to Belfast, Maine. All play. What a job the Dyers have done there. March 28th, February 1st. I may miss the Friday Night Pro League that week, so I'll have to have you and Greg help out that week.
Oh, and there's nearly a strike for Cory Aleci. He drops 9.
State tournament there at All Play in Belfast, Maine.
Holbrook to the right of the head pin. 5 drop Caleri, 6 drop. 6 fill. Aleci on the 7 pin. And Holbrook won't get another mark. Both bowlers missing their marks. And Aleci will take a 10, I believe.
It's a Paul Grant special. Miss the second, make the third. Not a good time for that when you're trailing. 10.
10 for both. 97 to 100 in the 8th frame. Holbrook and Aleci respectively.
Steve Kelly, the next 2 blocks. I'll do the final 2. We'll talk to the winning team before we sign off.
You got it. Here comes Brian Fuller Jr. And he'll take 5. You like jazz. Jon Winchell, who's been on just an absolute tear with a 146 and a 134, currently at 351 plus whatever we finish this string with, and he's on the head pin, and he'll drop 8 so far into strike fill. Brian Fuller Jr. will nearly spare it up and leave the 10, unfortunately. Brian Fuller Jr. with a 112 and a 125 so far this evening. 300 watch for Jon Winchell in particular, and possibly John Zappi and Craig Holbrook. We'll see what happens. Currently 8 on the strike for Jon Winchell, and it'll be a spare on strike for Mr. Jon Winchell. Not a problem. And then a 10 for Brian Fuller Jr. Let's watch that spare shot again by Mr. Jon Winchell on the 610 with the wood. Fires down the line, down 60 feet for a spare. 60 feet on 2 planks of 18 inches for Jon Winchell. Fuller Jr. on the 1-3 pocket, a little bit of a hard hit, drops 7, split 7. Setback Castle left, 4-5-7.
Setback leaving Canada, but Corey Smith, give you credit, Corey Smith, for that one. Not officially, but we give him all the credit for it.
6 fill for Jon Winchell, the Wilds, the 4 horseman left side.
John on his way to a 600, I keep saying 600, 400 for 3 strings.
Brian Fuller touches all 3 of that Castle, but leaves the 5. Yeah, Castle setback, interchangeable. I think Dan Castle is partial to calling it the Castle for reasons I can't quite understand.
John denied the spare that time.
A 10 for Fuller Jr. for 69
Jon
and
Winchell,
8.
Jon Winchell had 280 through 2, correct?
146 and 134?
Yep.
Is that 280?
Yep.
Yep, you're better at math in your head than me.
Most of the time, sometimes.
10 for Winchell, 107.
So he's 13 pins away and 2 bucks to go for 400.
Looks like he's going to beat the streamer. Don't tell him.
I'm going to interview him with Craig Holbrook and John Zappi at the end of the match.
If I've learned anything about coming to a 400 is don't tell him until the game is over. 1504 to 1754. I'll have to fix something about Academy 1's score at the moment or something down there. That's your unofficial score right now, 1756 to 1505, Hingham Academy 1 respectively.
Top of the order, one more time, here's John Zappi. What a night he's having. Average string here, 79 through 8. Scali, 73 through 8. 1-2 on the 10. Thank you for watching this great game at Candlepin Bowling. It's cool for any age. Get the word out, it's unbelievable.
Looks like Winchell has a 105 when I thought he had a 107.
Did he get 10 last box? Or was
I
that 8?
thought he did. I think we'll have to come back to that.
I'll check in a minute.
Maybe that's why my numbers are a little bit off, but we'll find out in a moment. Presently no mark for either bowler. And Mr. Zappi will clock in with an 8.
Yeah, John did get a 10, so it is 107 through 8. We thought so. Now I wonder how many matches get lost by people don't keep watching the scoreboard.
Yep.
We try to help the bowlers out. We don't try to interfere, but we try to give them, like friendly reminder. Hey, I think that was a 10. Was that a 10? We get it wrong sometimes too, but we try to help out, be a good partnership.
And it looks like I'll have to fix a Matt Soucy score coming up here as well, but I'll get to that when we get to that.
Zappi 8, 87 through 9, trying to get a mark for the Century Club for the third time in a row. Won't be easy. 5 middle, 8 left, 10 right, but the wood gives him a chance. Slightly angled. Scali 4 down, 6 to go. 1, 2, 4, 7 and back, 9 to 10. After 10 his last box, 83 through 9. Final 9 boxes. Week 18 of 35. Zappi got it, spare.
Nice shot
what a
by
shot,
Zappi.
only fitting.
Beautiful.
97 the ball in the 10. Scali, wow, what a shot
yeah,
for a
so
spare.
what? So
93
what?
the ball.
So what? We're going into overtime with some bonus mark fill action.
Hingham on their way to an 8-0 sweep, and they've been red hot since being 12th at the basement early in the season. Well, hit their stride. They're dangerous. They can still win the whole thing.
358 and counting for Zappi.
On the extra session, head pin hit. It's going to be 7. 104 final string. 365. And that's no double talk. Three Stooges. You know the Three Stooges?
How many days in a year? Oh, Scali with a 2 fill.
Tough 95 string. Scali was 302.
Scali with a tough night for sure with a 302. Zappi with a 365, 3-game total.
Final 8 boxes to go.
I beat the 2 of them.
Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube, high definition, free to subscribe. 3-ball spare with Steve Kelly, free to subscribe also.
Soucy appears to have a 67, and they gave him a 9 instead of an 8 in his last box, so I will correct to match them.
Sam Dagostino, 104 through 8, looking at the 1, 2, and the 10 on lane 6. Over to 5, and Matt Soucy looking for his first mark. Soft hit 2, coming in just 67 through 8. Youch.
Dagostino, 1, 2, 10. Oh, misses the object, leaves the object. Soucy.
Almost stole it, hit the 1, won't go.
Poor Soucy. 2 head pins apiece, 9 for Dagostino.
113 through 9. Steve Kelly, you know what? You got the rest of the play-by-play. You got 1,000 subscribers.
You got
Go
it.
for it.
Sounds good. All right, 2 9s apiece for our 2 bowlers. Currently, Matt Soucy 76 after 9 and Dagostino 113 after 9. Both Justin Scali and Matt Soucy just having rough nights this evening. Sam Dagostino preparing to throw his final first ball of the evening on the head pin. It's a nice way to go out. 8 drops so far, 3 and 5. Matt Soucy to the right of the head pin. He'll drop 6. 4 horsemen left side, 1, 2, 4, 7. Dagostino 2 pin leave for a spare. He'll miss it. He'll poke the 5 and leave the 3. Matt Soucy 1, 2, 4, 7. Can he get a mark? He's got it. And Soucy was begging for that one. He clocks in on the board with a mark in the 10th. 86 in the bonus. 9 or 10 for Dagostino. He'll take a 10. For 123 for a 3-game total of 351 for Dagostino. Matt Soucy currently at 302 plus a bonus. So far, John Zappi, Justin Scali, Mr. Dagostino, and Mr. Soucy have failed to beat the streamer. All in good fun. Soucy throwing his final ball of the evening. On the head pin, he drops 6. A big 16 in the 10th for Soucy. That'll be a 92 for 308. 3-game total for Matt Soucy, 351. 3-game total for Sam Dagostino. As we go on to our next bowlers in the roster, it'll be Chris Jones and Jeff Walsh in just a moment here on Candlepin Bowling Network. You're watching the Friday Night Pro League simulcasting 2-3 ball spare on Candlepin Bowling Network. I'm Steve Kelly. Paul Grant is out on assignment at the moment. We'll be back for the post-game interview in just a moment. Chris Jones dropping on the head pin. 8 pins. The 6 and the 9. Nice. Jeff Walsh on the head pin drops a few, leaves the bucket of 5 on the right and the 7. And there's a spare for Chris Jones, no problem there. Hingham doing what they do best, hanging them. Jeff Walsh shaves a few more off. 7-10, 3-6 for Jeff Walsh. Chris Jones just threw a mark, Paul. And there's a nice 10 box for Jeff Walsh. Let's see Chris Jones's mark once again on the 6 and the 9. A very nice spare. 6-9, nice. Bam.
Chris Jones high is 385, 158 single.
That's a wood clear ball. Don't mind that one.
Jeff Walsh high 381, 142 single.
Looks like they gave him a 6 box when he should definitely have a 10 box.
For Walsh, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fixing that now.
Oh, they're fixing it. Okay. I was gonna say I hope they noticed that.
Jones 7 fill, 107 through 9.
Jeff Walsh will take 6 and split 6.
Seth puts Walsh at 98, 98 through 9.
Yes. Jones, ooh, stuffed. Stuffed like a turkey. Jeff Walsh. Oh, similar heartbreak denial there.
Close one, Academy 2 and Metro in the third. 2-pin lead right now for Metro late in the third. They're 3 points to 1 coming in.
That is close. Yeah, 519, 517.
They got total right now, handily. I believe. Let's see. Yep, they have total in hand.
Congress going on down there. I'm not sure. Oh, there we go. Jeff Walsh will take an 8.
Ends up with a 106 final string.
And a 9 for Chris Jones.
And Walsh just 328 through 3.
16, 106.
Matt Soucy at 92. He ended up with just a 308.
I'm not sure what we're waiting on down
Sam
there.
Dagostino 123, by the way, ended up with a 351. Maybe a ball return?
Possibly. Oh, yeah. You know what? That might be why. Yeah, I was going to say, I was like, he threw 3, right?
Yeah. Final 4 boxes plus.
So 365 3-game total for Chris Jones and a 328 3-game total for Jeff Walsh. 6 out of 10 bowlers so far have not beaten the streamer, with 4 bowlers to go in our mini contest.
Next week, we'll either be at Metro Bowl, Shooters Pub at Metro Bowl, or here, Academy 2 and Academy 3. Academy 3, the home bowler in lanes 1 and 2.
Oh, yes, they were waiting on the ball return. There we go.
All right, so he's trying to get to 117 after that lengthy delay.
Oh.
Well, mini delay.
Oh, excuse me. I guess they must have bowled out of order. There we go. Excuse me. That's a 10 box.
So 117
for
final
Chris.
string, and a nice night for him. 366.
There we go.
122 average, not bad.
There we go. 117 for Chris Jones. 366 3-game total.
Leap year, happy leap year, happy leap year.
Yay!
2028
Yay!
next year, extra day. Final 4 boxes. Thanks for watching. Craig Holbrook, the king, 97 through 8. Candlepin Corners, Cory Aleci, free to subscribe on the YouTube channel, 100 rather, even 100 through 8. Hingham's going to sweep easily all 3 strings. Have the first 2, obviously, and here in the third, a route all the way through. Kenny will try to bounce back next week. Back to Steve to wrap it up.
Craig Holbrook on the 137.8. He takes the 8 out for lunch, leaves the 137 on the deck.
We'll try to talk the trio of 3.
Cory
Holbrook,
Aleci.
Winchell, and Zappi
Ooh.
before we sign off.
What a nice, pretty spare for Cory Aleci. Coming in clutch right there. Nice 10 box for Craig Holbrook all the while.
Nice string for Cory. 110 the ball, 9 the bright spot for tonight, at least in this string. Yeah, 225 the first 2, 108 and 117.
Craig Holbrook in peril of not beating the streamer. He was in the running, and now he's going to really need like basically a triple strike. Triple strike to tie me, actually. Holbrook 1-3 pocket. That'll do it. He won't beat the streamer tonight.
And more importantly, they want the points. And 8 points they get.
Yes, indeed.
And still put the standings up after the string is over. Also update. Well, you can't put the updated standings in, right? You
Well,
can't type those in,
no,
right?
no, not easy. Well, I mean, I could put the pre-match standings.
Right.
Yeah, that's no problem. Just not the post-match
Right.
standings, because that's literally not possible right now.
Okay. No pressure. Just asking.
Yeah.
Just asking for a friend.
For a friend, you know?
For myself.
Yeah. For a friend. The friend that's totally not me.
I'm beside myself.
Holbrook missed his mark, and he's going for a 10. He'll take a 9 for a 3-game total of 377 with that 116. Cory Aleci will
How
take
about the
an
Weird Al
8.
Yankovic song from I Think I'm Alone Now by Tiffany? How about I Think I'm a Clone Now? Like that one?
Yes. Oh, yes.
There's
I know
always
that
2 of
one.
me just hanging around.
Yeah.
Cory, nice finish. 126. Ends up with 351.
126.
124. They fixed the
124.
scoreboard. 124, so 349. Scoreboard was haunted once again.
Sanity check. I was like, wait a minute.
Just checking you. 124, 349 finish. So. Final 2 boxes. Thanks for watching. Congratulations, Steve Kelly of 3-Ball Spare Network. Hitting the 1,000 subscriber mark tonight. You were monetized.
Much appreciated. Thank you.
Tack for Mike McIntosh now. Last year's Class A championship. Atlantic Candlepin single stories in the house. Tax time. Jon Winchell, a quest for 400. Just needs 13 in 2 boxes. 2 in the first ball. Back to Steve.
Winchell on the half Worcester on the right side. He'll overcorrect to the left and leave the 1 in the 10. And there's a spare for Brian Fuller Jr. on the single. He's got it, no problem.
79 through 9.
Winchell on the 110, on the 1 and 10 for a 10 box. He's at 107 and whatever this is. 10 box, 117 through 9.
That puts him at 397. Going to the final box.
So Winchell is going to beat the streamer, and he's going to be
unless
the
he does the
only
Paul
one.
Grant special, not special, gets the half Western, put the bunny hole twice.
You never know.
You see in 2 bucks in the Friday Night Pro, that cost the team a single-digit loss that string. There it is, 400
There
club.
it is, 400.
His first 400 of the season, believe it or not, 377 his previous high, and that's more like Jon Winchell.
4 fill for Brian Fuller Jr. meanwhile.
First 400 in the team this year. For regular bowlers, anyway.
Winchell 462, 710.
Oreo cakes, Oreo cookie, got the middle cream left, the wafers on the outside, the good stuff. I like the Oreo cakesters. You ever try those?
I have. You gave me a few.
You like them?
They're not bad. Like I said, high in sugar content a little bit too much for me, but you know.
Good once in a while for a treat. Not in the food pyramid for sure.
Winchell will take 2, lead 2 for an 8 for a 125 game 3 and a 3 game total of 405 and a 7 for Brian Fuller Jr. for a 3 game total of 327. And we'll be going to Paul Grant for an interview in just a moment. We'll give you a final score. We'll be jumping back to this in just a little bit as I just help Paul with a cord here. Here we go. Here's your score. Tentatively 1864 to 1614. That is confirmed from what I see down there. And we're going to be switching over to interview mode in just a moment.
Sure. Talk to you too, Jon. Jon will talk to you also.
Okay. Where do you want me?
All right, I'll get you. I'll get in the middle here. I'll get in the middle here. Okay. Jon Zappi, it's your last year retiring after this year. What a career you've had. Hall of Fame career, I believe. Your team is so resilient. A big sweep tonight, dominated all 3 strings.
Yeah, we finally clicked tonight. We've been having a little trouble this year, but we put it all together tonight, and we ended up bowling really well.
You set the tone as lead-up bowler, 134, 127. You did pretty good tonight.
Yeah, I was pretty good. I was happy with the way I bowled tonight. I haven't been bowling that well, so it was good to bowl well tonight.
It was hard to believe you guys are 12th a few weeks ago. Now you're 7th. Could get closer to 6th tonight, the way it's going.
Yeah, we're making a run. We're starting to make our run, so here we come.
All right, good luck the rest of the way.
Thank
Jon
you.
Zappi, Class Act. The King, Craig Holbrook.
Yeah, on that last comment, I think the stability of Sammy being with us now, having the same 5 guys every week, our record has been a lot better lately.
Like I said, Sam has made a big difference, I think, helping your team. Even though his average isn't great right there yet.
No, but the team chemistry and things like that go together, and he cheers a lot for us all the time, so it really helps. Yeah.
How are you doing after the injury last season? How are you feeling now?
God, if you saw me bowl tonight, it was so sloppy, but I bowled like 377. I don't know how I did it, but it's okay. I feel great. It's just I'm a little uncoordinated because I am old,
4 of your 5 bowlers on this team, WCBC Rookie of the Years in the past.
That is really cool. I mean, I just noticed that the other day. I was looking through the book, and I saw all the names, and I'm like, hey, there's 4 names from our team on there. That is really kind of a neat little thing. So we're going to start calling ourselves rookies. We need flashbacks. We're all the rookies.
One thing I've always admired about you, you treat everybody, no matter what class of bowler they are, with the greatest respect. We need more bowlers like you doing that.
Why not, though, really? I mean, it's a hobby, so, you're supposed to have fun. Sometimes you do get frustrated. That's okay. But we're here to have fun. Why not? Love all the bowlers. Why not?
8-0 sweep. How about a 3-letter word?
Wow.
All right. Where's Jon Winchell? Come on down, Jon.
How you doing, Paul?
Is that money for lemon drop pool?
I didn't have any tonight.
Past due ones. Hey, great bowling tonight.
Thank
405.
Appreciate that. It's been a while in this league for me to get a score that high, so.
Not your typical year for you, but you guys are starting to hit your stride now as we get just past the halfway point of the season tonight.
Definitely. I will piggyback what Craig said about having Sammy full-time now. The first half of the year was a little rough having a different person pretty much every week. But we're starting to solidify as a group, and we're really having fun now, so it's good.
I've always said you're one of the best deadly pinners I've seen. Obviously, a lot of them out there, Mark Ritchie and others, but boy, you're so accurate in those single pins. What got you to get single pins early in your career to make you so effective?
Ooh, I don't know. It really didn't happen until about probably 10 years ago, maybe 13-ish, but early on I was not good at it. I don't really have an answer. It just something clicked at some point, and yeah, I don't know.
You got 2 sons on the way up the ranks too. Talk about your kids before you go.
Well, they got a long way to go. Cody's taking a step back. He's working a lot more and not really bowling as much. And Lucas had probably the best night of the year this past Tuesday when he bowled like a 360. So I think he's starting to figure some stuff out. But
How about a 3-letter word?
wow.
All right, Steve Kelly wraps up. Thanks for watching this great and unbelievable game of Candlepin bowling for any age. Steve Kelly wraps it up.
All right, folks, that should just about do it for the interview. So we'll give you the final score update once again, one more time. It's 18-64 for Hingham in the total. Academy won 16-14. Hingham takes the total by 250. Hingham in the third game, 585, up by 78 to Academy one's 507 to give you the final score totals. And we'll give you the graphs as well. If you're very graphically inclined, feel free to pause the video at any point if you want to take a deeper dive into some of this. But in particular, the stat to take a look at is the fills. Look at how dominant Hingham was in the fills all throughout the game. Game 1 by 177 to Academy's 98. In Game 2, 328 to Academy's 187. And Game 3, 436 to Academy's 244 cumulatively. Incredible stats. And then again, the splits and the head pins. Hingham overall, 87 head pins to Academy 166, and splits are contingent on the head pin, but Academy won with 44 splits to 31 splits to Hingham's 44. And the total pinfall again, 18-64 to 16-14, your final score for the final time. Anyways, folks, that should just about do it for us here at Academy Lanes. Only one person beat the streamer this evening. And do be sure to check out the Candlepins for Cancer documentary, No Questions Asked, airing January 18th at 7 p.m. in 2026 here by Perry Harlow Media. The link is in the description if you want a shortcut to that. Anyways, for Candlepin Bowling Network and Threes Ball Spare, I've been Steve Kelly, and for Paul Grant and Academy One and Hingham, it's been great streaming this for you this evening. Do consider subscribing if you like this content, as always, for plenty more awesome Candlepin bowling action, and we'll see you at the next Friday Night Pro League. Have a great one.